Hopefully it doesn't look as dark as I'm seeing on the screen right now. Definitely a big opening game, but it is just the opening game, so let's keep it cool. Looks like our starting five is going to be similar to the exhibition games. I think I saw Severe, and I think his name is actually pronounced Xavier.
I don't know.
And once again, I'll say Wheeler for today. We have Wheeler, Washington, Sheboy, Grady, and let's see where our fifth is. I thought I saw Hopkins, but I could be wrong on that.
What's up, Big Blue Nation? Waiting for Kenny to change his shirt here. I'm popping in, starting
Or Brooks, excuse me, he's our fifth.
Regular season here tonight for UK. Go Big Blue.
And Puke wins the tip, so it means we have the possession arrow. So a better performance than our last game against Puke. Play ball. Fight for it. Grab it! We pulled on the rebounds. We steal the first possession. Brooks drives hard off the glass. No good. Tipped around. Tipped around. Good. Sheway pulls it down. Hook shot. Up. No good. Good fight for the rebound, though. Good D. Steal by Kentucky. Wheeler pushing. Bump. He pushes it in. Drives. Up on the glass. No good. Got hacked. No fall.
Why didn't he dish that?
I don't know, but Puke takes it away and puts it in for two. We had numbers in that last possession. Needed to get some capacity out of that.
Really good drive, but he
I
didn't.
didn't see some of the rankings mean he didn't do that for the exhibition games.
I saw a ranking today, like an hour ago. We were not top 10.
Well,
What I saw.
the ranking, it means Jack. Washington drives in. Kicks it over to Brooks. Brooks, 5 on the shot clock.
Take it.
Cross.
Take 3.
Pick it out. 1 on the shot clock. Tough 3. Goes up. No good. 5 for the rebound. Sheway grabs it. What's up? It's blocked. Jesus. Man, I can't believe they didn't call a foul on Wheeler's drive. I'm glad they didn't call a foul on us on the other side. But that's fine. If you're gonna let bumping go, it's fine. Let's just keep it like that. Let's just get a bucket and calm down. Let's get a bucket. Grady throws it over to Washington. Washington faces up. Gonna use a screen from Sheway. Tries, floats up.
Oh, I think
Got foul.
what, do you want to like go to it?
It's an older team, as you said. They're still getting to know each other, but he's not
Sit there, man. Don't be on the screen.
teach them as many bits of ball as he would on a team
I
dominated.
believe Washington's at the line for 2 free throws. Let's get a point here. Get on the board.
Yeah, seriously.
It was a great hook shot by Sheboy's thing going in.
But there are some freshmen, and one of them on the line right now.
Sheboy definitely puts it in. Washington drills the first free throw, but Sheboy definitely is a guy that I hope as the year goes on relaxes and realizes that he's huge and plays a little more physically. I've gotten that sense from him after watching the Miles game and now this one for a minute and a half. I don't think he realizes how big he actually is. Misses the second free throw, but we are on the board with 1 point. Drives in, puts it in. It's not an one. But they put it in for 2. And they're up 3 points.
You need to touch you. Shut the heck up.
Nah, seriously. Wish we had the sound effects on my remote. We did that.
I need to have like. I need to have them.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We do that. Wheeler drives. Good pass to Sheway. Bump. Puts up and in. Great play by Wheeler.
He should have done on that first drive.
Yep. Cuts the. We're only down 1, 4-3.
43.
4. No.
Oh, nice block.
4-3 still. All right. Kentucky drives. Brooks to Washington. Washington back to Brooks. Brooks. Oh, God dang it.
You almost did that the first
Already did
time.
it again. That is a Kentucky classic move in the Cal era. I know.
You do it again. It's like, oh, they didn't catch it. Let's do it again.
What a great pass by Wheeler on the previous possession.
terrific catch and finish.
I mean, God, I hate that crap.
It's not an M1.
Finish goes right into the body.
Freaking foul on
Yeah,
you
he's
there, pal.
pushing off.
That shot blocking ability.
Who are you?
See a lot of that
Who are you?
Freshman for Puke. Puts it in for 2. 6-3. Puke leading.
I think he's as skilled a 6'10" player as Mike Krzyzewski's had since Danny
Just stay in this, keep playing.
Yep, keep playing ball. Sheba hands it off to Wheeler. Wheeler takes the long 3. In it!
First 3.
First 3 of the game goes in for the Cats.
Nice.
Turn over, dude! Yeah! Woo! That was a great pass, Jay Billis.
6-4, 6-4.
these two teams go up and down.
You can't really write that too long because
That's what you have to
score
do.
once you
You
get
have to
over
do
12. I
a
mean,
post. But the M1 thing you can do a lot. Oh, shut the heck up. Didn't
Yeah.
touch you.
if Kentucky played 1s and 2s to 12 straight, that would
Yeah,
be good.
seriously.
First big go big blue chant going.
Yeah, first Go Big Blue chant that we've heard in a long time, considering last year was not much crowds.
And I wonder what the capacity
Probably
is.
why they did it.
Yeah.
Missing
You
last
want to
year.
make Wheeler finish at the basket. If he gets by you, you don't want to overhelp where he can find open people.
Better than
So Kentucky's tied 6-6 here, and it's our ball inbounding under the basket.
Grab the first one.
Instead of giving too much help where he can find
We inbound. Whoa, tough pass. We somehow pulled out. Wheeler has it over to Grady. Grady passes to Washington. Washington faces up. Washington drives hard to the hoop.
Slam that.
Kicks it out to Wheeler over to Grady. Grady fakes it. Back out to Wheeler. Wheeler uses a good screen. It's a great screen. Washington has 3 in the shot clock. Shoot it! Shoot it!
Shot.
With the long 2. No good. Fight for rebound. Fight for rebound. Off 2.
Orange.
They called off us.
Okay, you know what?
That's like the second time now that we've had a late shot clock possession.
Who was that had a lane? Just do a little.
I thought it was
further.
Grady
He had a lane.
for Washington. I thought Maxie would have taken that in off
He
the
had that
glass.
lane, man. What you don't want to do is, when it's lower in the shot clock, you make a man miss. Just send a floater up there.
Speed up. It's solid defense, Wheeler. Solid defense. Puke dribbles into the left side of the court. Tries to get inside. They can't. Back to the top of the key. Hands it off. Their point guard drives to the elbow. Up. Good pass for. Oh, block me. Oh, come on.
How late do you want to call that?
A
crap?
late foul call on Sheboy. But no basket's no good. But they'll be at the line for 2 shots.
That's one of those. You realize it missed. You call a foul. It's bullcrap.
He needs his hands were ready.
Oh my god.
That's all ball.
Oh my.
All ball.
goodness.
That's terrible. First terrible call of the year on the
That's
refs.
horrible.
Terrible call. That's a
Wow.
That's a man's play down there. You got all ball. That's all you can ask for. You can't do anything
That's
differently.
terrible. You cannot block a
You
ball
can't-
if you're going to call it.
You can't do any better. In the bottom lie.
Ball
Bottom lie.
you
12.
fucking
You a-hole.
You got blocked.
Yeah, you got
You know
blocked.
it. You even know it.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Not necessarily pro days, but they work on these combine drills. And Trevor Keel's bench, 185 pounds, 19 times.
Second shot goes in, but the first shot showed the ball doesn't lie.
What's going on?
Our ball down 1 point, and we're under the 16 mark on the game clock. So the next dead ball will be a TV timeout. Washington for 2. No good. Great rebound by Sheboy. Kicks it out the top and to Grady. Grady.
Good move.
Good 3-point shot goes up. No good.
Rebound.
Great shot though. Great shot. Sheboy really active on the glass. I like the fight from Sheboy down low. That's not a foul. They drive in, spins.
Crazy out of control.
Out of control, they call a foul, and the refs.
He's out
I'm
for
telling
the
you.
first half now.
Stupid crap.
It's on Tomlin. But here's the thing, guys. I already stated it before the live stream started. This coach for Puke is, because it's his last year, they will be getting every single call all year long. So just get used to the calls, get used to the coverage. We just got to survive this year, and it'll be over. It'll be over. We're almost there. Just push through this year, and we can be through the coverage you're going to see.
You want to? Is that like angle too far back, or you want to try laying up?
No, that's fine. That's a good. I like that. It's like if you lean up, you'll be in the corner too. Right now, you're like half face on the board.
No, I'll be in it. On the
Just sit normally. So
No,
you
look,
lay
I'm on
there,
it.
yeah.
I'm on it. Look, see?
Yeah, you're like the back like corner guy. What, you want to keep being like
I
that?
just want to be, look,
Yeah, yeah,
look,
yeah.
I just want to be this guy. I don't know how
Yeah.
far behind this is. Far behind is this crap. I'm off. Hang on. Wait. I just want to be like in the corner here.
But Kentucky's only down 1 point here at the under 16 minute.
Yeah, I'll get in
timeout
here.
the first
I'll
timeout.
get in here.
This
is good?
And they're at the line for
Close
2
enough.
shots. But yeah, once again, I just want to see us play good basketball and compete and maybe try to steal this early on. It's an early season game. But would definitely be nice to start the year with a win. So he's got to just play ball and see what happens.
Definitely a high-paced game to start.
Yep.
We've had a lot of shots. We haven't had a turnover yet, have we? Knock on wood.
I mean, some of those you could count as turnovers, I think, just because
Have
you
we had a
shoot
turnover?
late. Not technically, but I think some of those possessions you could argue like a turnover.
Well, yeah, but no, that's the thing though. Like, if we're getting shots off, that's a big deal.
Right,
I think.
right.
'Cause last year we would go on these major drafts and we wouldn't even freaking shoot the ball.
Yeah.
At least stay competitive. I still think we're being a little too unselfish in some of those parts because we kept passing it off when I think we could have shot. Nonetheless, we are in this. And Coach K is a coach.
All right, guys. I had no idea Coach K coached when he was young. I had no clue.
Wait, who's Mike K? Gracious.
Yeah, let's not forget when he was doing that talk with Bob Knight. Meanwhile, we can't even warm up because they're doing their little speech. Can they just go do that in another part of the court? That was another night that we had to play. I forget who we played. I guess we were playing probably Michigan State or Kansas that night till midnight. We always get this late game. The one time that we actually got to play the first game was with Monk and Fox against Michigan State, and I think we railed them for like by 20 points or something. I had a basketball game that night, so you guys were texting me out today. I'd like to see our record in the Champions Classic. I think we're right there around 500 because we've won a few games. We've beaten Kansas. We beat Kansas terribly one year with the 38-0 team. We beat Kansas with Anthony Davis. We beat Michigan State that one year. We have beaten Puke the year with Euless. A lot of ex-Cats in the stands. Knox and Wall. John Wall, Kevin Knox. I saw Julius Randle in there. I'm sure Quickly's in here too. This is Quickly's home court. They're not playing tonight. I'm not sure what he's doing there. I mean, that's the Cowboys coach. I mean,
There's a Giants coach.
Yeah, there's
now.
Quickly.
oh, that's right. All right.
Quick.
Puke throws in the first free throw. 8-6.
The refs are just freaking.
Yeah, the refs are going to be, you know what, it's to
Giving
Coach
them a
K all
speed.
year.
Wait a minute.
We don't get that kind of coverage. Makes both free throws.
Have you seen comments on the group?
No, I'm not.
Because there's people.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Mark Man, Average Gamer, Movie Mania, Mountain Warriors. Good to see you guys in here. Yeah, no driving this time, Average Gamer.
They're not driving.
Thankfully.
No back roads or anything.
I would not like be watching this game on the road. Toppin with a good hard drive. Oh, cry me river.
Oh, he
Duke
didn't
bench.
travel.
Seriously. Washington to the corner. Wheeler drives hard. Gets bumped. No call. Good pass. Toppin for a floater. In.
Whoa!
Good possession for the Cats. 8-9. UK down 1. Play hard D. Play hard D.
That was a tough shot. You know,
They have on the left wing. Spins. Good D by Wheeler.
nothing easy.
Yeah, nothing easy.
Good
They force
shoot.
tough shots. They drive hard, out of control. Up. No good. Good forward by Toppin. Our ball. Wheeler pushing.
Good luck trying to push
Wheeler
that
going to use the
Sheebway
screen
down
from Sheebway. Wheeler, great pass to Sheebway for.
Oh my god!
Gets it back. He misses the dunk. Kicks it out.
Jeez.
Toppin.
Missed the dunk.
Dang it, Sheebway. Come on, dude.
Oh man, that was a beautiful pass.
Great pass by Wheeler, and luckily Sheebway stuck with it, got the ball back, and it's still our ball. Was that not a foul? I mean, they can block our guys, and we can't block them.
Wow.
He fouled him! It's more a foul than they fouled us.
That's just he didn't complain about it, so he didn't call it.
No, I think he did.
But still, man, he needs to make it. But, I mean, you call a foul on us, call it on them. Call it both ways. I mean, how many times have we said that on this channel, to call it both ways?
The refs just want Duke to win. It's just that simple.
Right. I mean, the refs want Duke to win. They're favored by 3 points. We're the underdogs. We're just poor little Kentucky here.
Like Dabo said.
Brad Calpar is a coach for us.
Oh yeah.
When did that happen?
A lot of wisdom.
This year, and I don't like it.
He brings a lot of wisdom
Oh yeah, really gonna
Brings a
help
lot of
Character.
outfits.
and character
I thought he was still playing.
and sportsmanship. And
He's still working on his game. Washington, goodness gracious.
Miss. I don't know why we don't put him in.
5 on the shot clock. Washington going to get double teamed. Find the open man. Spins.
Come on, just pass it.
Tough
That's-
shot goes up.
That's not good.
Not a good shot.
Pass it up.
Yeah,
Why-
What's on JJ Quinn?
why
Good
are
to
we
see you in
going
here.
Camera angle.
Bad off.
Tough shot for Puke. Goes up no good.
That's
Tipped around.
goaltending.
Good. I guess they tipped it in for 2, so they're back up 3. Mintz is in the ball game. Good pass to Collins. Get pushed. No foul. He got fouled. He's freaking pushing. God, these
Wow.
refs are just
You're
totally
allowed to hold
screwing
the
us.
ball and do that? What is this? Wrestling? Or is
He
it
literally
basketball?
he just went like this.
Wow.
So
That
Puke
is
ball.
horrible.
Good closeout.
Steal
Out
that
of control.
ball.
Off his leg.
Ball don't
You know what?
line. It just went out of bounds.
We already know what the refs are going to be doing here. We just got to just play through it.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't know why no one's
I see
going.
dunked it back in. I couldn't tell from the angle. It was so bad.
Yeah, no one's touching him now. He just came in untouched.
That was Washington Jr. there.
Foul on Kentucky.
That's bullcrap, though. I mean, I've never seen someone hold the ball and do that.
That was bad. He literally directly
like-
went like this.
Is it football? Are you stiff arming?
That was
It
bad.
should be Christmas.
Once again, we get burned on out of bounds play. That's been a Cal thing since he's got here. And they get an and 1, up 5 points. I mean, turn around and look for the ball. Come on, Washington, you're better than that.
Richmond practice.
Seriously. Tuck your effing jersey in,
Shoot
you
the
bum.
free throw or
Gosh
shoot your
darn it.
pants off? I mean,
Your
what's
jersey was
going on?
tucked in. You wanted to do that.
Never seen one free throw take this long. He still doesn't have the ball. What's going on? The Cowboys coach is loving it. I don't know what that has to do with it.
No, yeah, free throw's no good. Our ball down 5. Let's get a bucket here. Mintz has it. Gets fouled, no call. Puts up a 2-point shot. Goes up, no good. Tipped up, no
Of
good.
course we can't tip
Fight
it,
for
man.
it. He pulls it
Of course
out.
we can. Of course we can't tip
Hmm.
it. It was a really quick, dumb possession. I did not look.
Long 3 goes up. No good. Great rebound by Toppin. Toppin can fly, man. Toppin is an athletic guy. Wheeler has the ball. Reach in. No call. About the glass. Great drive. Puts it in. 10-13. UK down 3.
Wheeler's the MVP so far?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wheeler is going to be. We're going to live or die.
Yeah,
for Wheeler.
right.
I've already been able to tell from the first 2 games.
He can handle the ball. He passes. He plays
He'll be the
aggressively.
reason we do anything.
Puke, no good for a 3. Great rebound by Sheboy. Our ball. Chance to tie the game possibly here. Washington drives.
Sheeman.
Great pass to Mintz for a 3 in the corner. Goes up. Yeah! Big shot by Mintz. I'm telling you, Mintz is a weapon for our team. An absolute weapon.
That's his 6th year, right?
Right. 5th or 6th year guy. At least 5th. Maybe, yeah. At least he
He's fifth.
no. It could be a 5th or 6th year.
Off.
Because he had a medical year at Creighton, so I don't know how that works.
No.
Lucky tip-in play by Puke.
Can someone
They're
get
up
a bond on these
15-13.
efforts?
Nearing the under
Right,
12
put
timeout. We're not there yet. We're nearing it. Washington uses the screen from Sheboy. Be stronger the ball, Ty. Come on.
Yeah, slow it down.
Wheeler calms us down. Between his legs. Drives
Foul.
hard. Gets fouled. Jesus got me refs.
You're talking trash too.
Where's
What
my
about your
phone?
effing bomb?
Oh, Georgia.
That's a moving screen right there. My God. Did you see that?
Terrible.
How can you let them do moving screens? He does this, that, and moves afterwards. How are you not calling that in a college basketball game? That is
Kellen Grady
shocking.
checks in for Washington, and Washington looks a little shaky here to start. I think he's talented, but a little bit shaky to start here. You can see Orlando Antigua, great assistant coach for us, big recruiter.
They're really gonna
Toppin
miss,
hands off to Mintz.
if they're gonna miss that kind of foul and eat a pick and moving pick.
What the?
Tough shot.
Up with
Good job by Sheboy. Terrible shot by Toppin. I mean, Toppin can do stuff, but that's not what we need to be doing in that possession. But Sheboy grabs the rebound, puts it in, tie ball game again, 15 all. Under the 12 as well, so no fouls, no ticky tacks.
He's already laying up. He's trying.
Hold
next time.
Good defense by Wheeler. Great defense by Wheeler.
12, right?
Dia.
Get the ball back, score. Gee, Christmas.
Not good
Break away for
rotation. They
one
get a wide
second.
open dunk.
Go for 1
Yeah,
second.
it's not good rotation. Mintz
Don't
gets
rush
it
it.
inside. Yep, let's get a good shot. Let's get it. They're gonna want to call a foul here since it's under 12. So let's get it. Yeah, let's get it inside. Good spin by Sheboy.
Oh,
Throw it away though.
Had that.
Just go up, Sheboy.
One more dribble and dunk.
D up. Let's go. Let's get a steal. Get a steal.
But Banchero's like a 6'10" offensive initiator. He can bring the ball up. He can handle it in pick and rolls.
Moving screen.
They are doing that.
Moving screen.
Really, guys?
Goaltending.
You wonder how he
Dang
gets positioned in there. It's like it's
Shit,
because he's doing a moving screen.
The first one was goaltending. The second one maybe not, but the first one was definitely goaltending.
Come on,
Top and
get
face
down,
it.
man.
Over to Wheeler when we're about a minute and a half under 12, and we're down 4, 19-15. Wheeler with a strong drive, corner pass, Grady for 3, in. You know what? What BK just said, Wheeler has been running our offense so far here for the first 10 minutes.
That's what we were lacking last year.
Yep.
Steve's not playing us other than that.
Oh my!
They call a reach-in foul on Mintz, and that's our 15th foul. To guess how many fouls for them?
That makes
1.
sense. 1 foul. You're telling me they fouled once?
That's so freaking pathetic, refs. You better even this stuff out soon.
The moving screens is a joke because that's hanging on the rim, swinging like a freaking bum.
Come on,
Yeah, is that-
put a body on him.
That's supposed to be.
Gillis, is that a freaking, what kind of comment is that?
Please.
Great 3 by Colin Grady. How many? Have we 2 threes or 3 threes here? Mintz at a 3, Grady at a 3, just 2
I
threes.
think just
Yeah.
two.
I've not seen
No.
I've not seen Dante Allen yet. Who had the third one?
Wheeler had one.
All right, Wheeler did it early 3.
You have
Yeah,
one
Zach
second.
Turner. What's going on, Zach Turner? First of all, what's going on? I know it's crazy to think the refs are bad. I mean, that's never happened on this channel.
What?
The refs are already bad.
Hey, we never
It's
complain
like,
about the refs.
I mean, listen, like obviously we're biased, a little bit biased because we're Kentucky fans,
A little biased 'cause
but every game, I just don't get it. I mean, some games I'm sure it was even, it wasn't 100% against us, but right now, the fouls have certainly not been for us; they've been against us.
Well,
There's been a lot of
yeah.
pushing and shoving. We're not getting the calls.
No, I'm saying right now, the moving screen thing, they've had position down there. So one of the times we just weren't there and we let them just jump in. But there's been a couple of those, the pick and rolls where they are pushing, grabbing, and sticking their hips out.
Yeah.
Freaking just total BS. And they have position, and we wonder why. It's like, well, because they just did that.
Right.
You gotta call that. It's ridiculous.
Zach Turner did say, "What's up, boys? Let's go, Cats." They won't call fouls on our end. Come on, refs. I agree. It's same old stuff. But you know what? A positive angle. I'd rather get these calls in the second half than the first half.
Yeah.
Average Gamer says everything will go Coach K's way, without a doubt. It already did in some ways, but this year, like I said a few minutes ago, just look out. I mean, the coverage alone. Like I'm not even gonna watch. I hardly watch ESPN anyway, but especially now, I can't take it. I mean, he's a great coach. He's done a lot of good stuff, but it doesn't mean that's the only thing we can talk about this year. Baller Gaming says I'm listening while doing Latin homework.
Goodness.
Well, hey, we'll try to keep you in the
Distracting.
loop here. Mountain Warriors, Wheeler, the man right now, need the rest of the team to follow. Agreed. Great Kentuckian. Watching the game right now, seeing the open threes is nice. Just need to make those hard layups and dunks by Oscar. Agreed. I think Oscar Sheboy, to be honest, I mean, once again, this is early on. I'm hoping as the year goes on, he'll become more comfortable in a Kentucky uniform and embrace the fact that he's a beast. And I think he'll start finishing through contact really soon. Baller Gaming, really quick. CJ Frederick apparently is available today. I don't know how much he's going to play. He didn't play in the exhibition games, but I think if he's available, let's get him in there. But let's first get Dante Allen in there if we can. Anti-33, guys, this game is live on YouTube, just letting everybody know. Cool hangout, though. Go Cats. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, once again, I mean, I've said this too many times to people that have been in here, but I wish we had the game on the screen. We just can't. It just isn't allowed. Bryce Hopkins has checked into the ball game for the first time today. Collins wasn't there as well for like a minute or two, but then he got out. Man, moving screen by 12, and they put in a long 2-point jump shot. Bad. I mean,
Looks like a good team.
it's definitely a good team. It's just, I mean, this is puke, and they recruit like we do. They have some players. This is gonna be a tough game.
The guy from Iowa, healthy.
Yeah, so that's that CJ Frederick guy I was just saying. He's available, but I don't know if he's gonna play or not. I hope he does. I mean, he has more minutes than.
Play, you know, shooting threes is like last on the list.
I don't know. Wheeler drives, gets bumped. Of course they call it now. Thanks, ref.
Yeah, thank
you, buddy.
Colin.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Score.
Call 5 more of those. I mean, how many times did they call that on SAR last year? They called it on SAR more times than they've called offensive fouls anywhere else in the country. And I'm sure SAR did move sometimes, but that's worse than what SAR did last year a lot of times. That's on our home court.
Well, they at least called another foul for Duke.
There's 2 fouls on Puke now, so we're averaging 1 foul per 10 minutes. That's their last foul for the half. So they're on track to have 4 fouls today.
Dang.
Washington, come on, man, just settle in. Grady, it's like Puke's playing a zone, or am I just reading that wrong? Good handoff to Brooks. Brooks gets hard, gets fouled. Hands it to Sheboy, puts it up, no good. Dang,
You gotta
Sheboy.
shit.
Like someone just said in the chat, I'll check it again. Sheboy needs to finish through contact. He's getting great rebounds, and he's active, but he's got to finish. And he will. He just needs to get it done.
That's the thing.
It's early on.
Great grab position. Effing finish.
Puke. That's a walk. They don't call it. Walk again. They drive hard, out of control. It's a walk! Absolute walk.
God.
Jesus!
Yes.
That's what they call it?
That's good. That's a foul. But goodness gracious.
I mean, how many pivot foots you allowed?
Is this Jules Park?
This
Say Alabama's in a kind of a close game with Louisiana Tech. Arkansas was losing to Mercer.
Early in the year, a lot of these teams, everybody's college basketball's even worse than college football.
Yeah, see that? Houston. That is true. I was looking at the scores and I was like, this upsets.
There's teams, especially early, that can beat you.
Right.
I mean, hell, who was at that exhibition game?
Miles.
Half the team played with us for.
Hopkins puts a shot, no good.
Come on,
Good
guys.
look,
Put him in.
Sheboy with another rebound. Sheboy's got probably like 8 rebounds today.
down there.
Washington puts it up and in. 1 point deficit for the Cats, 20-21.
Arkansas beat Mercer.
Good. They were losing at one point. Puke ball. Those were on the outside. Under 20 in the shot clock. We're gonna match. We're man-to-man. Oh! Come on, we one pass away. Push off, no call. Grady, they're trying to put. Tough 2-point shot. Terrible shot, goes up and in. Great defense, but they put it in. That guy's a returning guy for them. 4 for 4 from the effing 4 for number 0. 4 for flipping 4. Washington for a long 3.
Yeah.
No good. But that's them. Yeah. Man, Sheboy's active. Even though he hasn't finished well under the basket, he's active on the. That's all you can ask for. We're down 3, and it'll be our ball after the under 8 TV timeout here. Kentucky Knicks. Oh, that's right, because we have Maxey, Randall, or not Maxey. We have Randall, Quickly. Knox wasn't the Knicks. I don't know if he still is or not.
Why did you just say that and go to commercial?
Because they're going to talk about when they come back. Once again, though, ESPN, if anyone from ESPN is watching this live stream, whoever does, can you not put us at the 9:30 spot of the night? I mean, this is Tuesday night. Like, we have to go to work in the morning. I mean, why can't this game be Friday night? I understand Saturday night's football, and it's still football season, but what's going on Friday night?
That's the problem with football, I think.
On Friday night?
Well, I mean, we got high school football
Maybe we should take priority over high
and
school
there
football.
are actually games, but
Yeah, but still.
this is a rare. Well, there's actually been football tonight. OU's playing.
Yeah,
this
exactly. So,
Navy's beating Virginia by
Tuesday night.
3 in the second half.
wow. Well, that's Virginia. The way they play, that's how they were the first 1 seed to lose to a 16 seed. 'Cause they just don't score much, and the team they played kept close enough. I never thought I would see that in my life. A 16 seed beat a 1 seed. I'm glad to say that it's not Kentucky that pulled that
Twice
off.
now, right?
I think once. I think the next year. Well, 1 year they almost did, and then the second year after they just lost to them, they almost did it again the next year.
That's
But
crazy.
then they ended up winning. I'm pretty sure they almost did it again. Right, because they came back. They actually won the championship that year, so they kind of erased that in some ways. But it still is a history. They can't change that. Right, Zach Turner, you're right. I think it's because they're trying to make it fair for the West Coast people. It's like 7 o'clock right now. But again, I'm not trying to complain too much, but it's kind of a brutal game time on Tuesday night. Marine Tough 87. What's up, guys? Let's go, Cats. What's going on, Marine Tough 87?
What's going on?
Yeah, you're right, Baller Gaming. CJ Frederick is definitely.
Oh my god.
You are right, though.
What's that?
CJ Frederick is a heck of a shooter. He was one of the best shooters I saw on that Big Blue Madness day.
I don't want to kill his ass.
We gotta get him out of here.
Weird looking guy.
It is. It's like a. We got a mutant spider. It's not a tick. It's a freaking spider. Here,
Wow.
Pick it up, Dad. Pick it up.
Look at that. Look at
Bring it in
the.
backyard.
You see the connections to Kentucky through the
Wow.
Knicks. Kevin Knox, Noel, Quickly, Randall, Derek Rose, Kenny Payne's a coach. Shoot, there's one more in there for you to read.
Quickly.
No, it was an assistant coach. Whoever it was. There's a lot of people that tie the Knicks program. Great Kentucky. To be honest, we need to collect more fouls. We'd like us to get in the bonus by the 5-minute mark. I would love that as well. Unfortunately, I have a hard time seeing that for this half. We'll
I'd like to
see.
look that up.
But like I said, hopefully that means it'll go the opposite way the second half. But that would be nice. It's always a good thing to be kind of nearing the bonus mark at this point of the game. But they only have another 3 fouls, so we'll see. Brooks, they get into Brooks. Brooks spins, gets fouled. They call a foul. Thank good. Wait, what? They call a foul on us.
He's really done a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, Brooks has done nothing today so far.
Better start picking it up, man. I mean, he has been a flop and a half.
Sheway
there's
with a
that
second
guy.
foul.
Gosh, we get the same refs all the time.
Oh yeah, just get a big man out. 7-8 minutes to go in the first half.
Oh, of course, Cal out there in
I
California.
mean, Sheway has about as much fouls as Puke does as a team right now.
Cal's horseshit football season.
Yeah,
Come up with COVID cases.
Just December 4th.
Long 3 goes up, no good for Puke. Wheeler pulls the rebound. Foul, no call. Calling, good foul, refs. Grady fakes the shot. Back to Washington, to Wheeler. Wheeler drives between his legs. Wheeler uses the screen. Gets fouled!
Come on,
Come on! Jiminy Christmas! God, pick it up!
Oh my effing god.
Crazy segment there, and Puke ends up with a layup because we can't pick up the ball. We're down 5. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Our ball. Gosh darn it. Washington has it.
Go on, pal.
He's too loose to the ball. Wheeler for a 3. Puts it in. Thank goodness for Wheeler. We'd be down by 20 points right now.
Yeah, we are not looking safe.
What the-
on offense.
They gave them 2 points.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, thanks, ESPN. What is that all about?
They just tried to give Duke 27.
Yeah, we're down
Sorry,
2.
guys.
Thanks, ESPN. Not
We saw
happening.
it.
Where's in the ball game now? Really?
What?
They're screwing us on the fouls. They're already in the bonus.
Wait, that's a foul on Wheeler? That's a kick.
God dang it, Toppin. Look at the ball. Wheeler, thank goodness, dude. He's lefty too, isn't he? I like Wheeler. Keep playing hard, buddy. A 1-and-1 goes up. No
Ball
good.
line.
And we board it.
Foul.
Yeah. 1-and-1.
Ball line.
Woo! Down 2 points. And a really frustrating half, to be honest. And it's our ball, the chance to tie or take the lead. Hey, sit down, Coach K.
Yeah,
You've gotten every call in the
book
book today so far, and so we're not even the full half in. Sit down.
You shouldn't have got
Yeah.
the call to start, and then you're complaining about what happened?
Sit down. I'm sure they'll release some documentary at halftime. Let's just sit down. Where? Hands it off
Where
to
could do some
Washington. Washington floats it to where? Out of bounds, off Puke, our ball. 15 the shot clock.
Where can go off down there? Come on.
And he's a
What
man.
can you do?
I love how he puts the energy. Get him a bucket. I want to see what happens. Mintz catches it on out of bounds play, airballs it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Not a good shot. It's a long two. Does not deserve to go in.
Keep that crap.
Good defense by
It's
Toppin.
out of bounds.
Dang it. 1-on-1 opportunity for Puke.
Who fouled him?
Toppin. God damn. What is that out of bounds play?
Has Allen been in the game?
No.
Can we put Quickly in?
I'm starting to get vibes of this early on, but I'm getting vibes of this Washington guy playing over Allen and it's peeing me off.
Can we put Nerlens, Wall, and Knox and Quickly in?
Another 1-on-1 missed.
Oh, it's the same team.
They called a foul on Puke. Wow. That is 2 1-on-1s missed by Puke. Let's make it hurt. God, Coach K, you can go.
Dad,
Obi
you
Toppin,
love that,
Jacob
right?
Toppin's brother.
Kentucky missed 2 1-on-1s in a row.
Right.
Seriously, with a chance. I mean, if that was us on the other end, I'd be peed off right now because
Oh my
you should be up by way more right now than 2. With how
Yeah,
this
you'd
half's
be up
going
by
on, right?
literally like freaking at least
Make that hurt.
5,
Make that hurt right now.
7.
Oh, that'd be tough. Where?
I don't know if
Loose of the ball. We were too loose of the ball. Come on, Ware.
He's open.
Hands it over to Mintz. Mintz drives. Hands it off to Wheeler. Wheeler faces up between his legs. Crossover. Kicks out to Brooks for a 3 in the wing. No good. Dang it, Brooks.
See, we're starting to shoot too many damn threes when guys like Brooks need to get underneath and start doing something off the fucking post.
Oh, tough pass. Stolen by Kentucky. Our ball. Come on, Cat. What?
What is it?
You called a kick.
Once
Or
we get to
foul.
half
Foul.
court,
Foul. I know. What is that foul?
He's scared.
That's fair to look at.
Not like that. That's even nappier.
That's
Just get talking
that's what we
fast
call
or
the.
is he joking around? What is it?
he said, I'm good. And he's like, yeah. Come on, Ware, don't be stupid. Get a bucket, man. Get a bucket in there.
The energy is already right
Get a bucket, Ware.
Get in there.
Rebound. Oh, God dang it.
You fucker.
God dang it, Ware. There's an opportunity, buddy.
You missed two.
Push off.
You missed 2 dunks tonight?
Oh my
God,
God.
that was a great opportunity for Ware.
Oh, that would have been a
Oh,
great
boy, Brooks.
sequence.
Hughes to the line for 2 shots.
We gotta slam these. First, we don't see what just happened. Oh my God, that's a push off. And that's a foul.
Wheeler got pushed before the drive even happened.
So the guy goes like this to Brooks, and it's a foul on us. All right. Thanks.
Dinked. Make the third. Who?
Allen's going to transfer. I mean, why wouldn't he?
Wow. You guys are playing the
He
game
needs to play. I mean, Juzang's out on the West Coast.
Making final
Light it
fours.
up. Yeah.
No, yeah,
This
no.
is bullshit.
yet. No,
man.
Allen will leave, and then whatever team he goes
Oh,
to,
he'll
will
be-
go to the Final Four.
He'll win the championship. Mark my words. If Dante Allen transfers, wherever he goes, they're winning a championship.
Allen's
He'll be
trying to
scoring
like
30.
a big back scratching bunch of shit for Brad. Not only as a player, but now as a
No.
fucking coach.
I understand he's got talent, but why has Allen not came in for Washington yet? Wheeler for 2. Pricks. God dang it, guys. Get a stop. Big stop here. Come on. Big stop. Hands down. Hands up. Timeout.
Oh, that's a technical.
What do you do?
Duke threw the fucking ball at him.
They call it?
He wasn't going to call it.
They did, right?
You gotta be shitting me. Because it's Duke, we didn't call that. The ref was sitting right there.
No, this is the thing I've noticed at this whole game. This dude team is a bunch of trash talking
Yeah,
freaking
seriously.
bombs.
Classless. I mean, for a guy like
Seen
Coach
multiple
K, who's
occasions.
like a high class coach apparently, there's a low class group of kids I'm seeing on this court right now. At least some of them, not all of them, but some of the kids I'm seeing out here. I mean, you would not think they're playing for Puke. You think they're playing for
And you gotta
Florida.
see that, yeah.
Well, I didn't even see the last one.
Remember they teed off.
Here it is.
Okay, good. Jump ball, okay.
Watch this. That's one.
Yeah, what the heck? You can't do that!
There's the ref right there.
Wow.
You can't do that!
Wow.
Yeah, he's telling him! You cannot do that! That's a textbook technical foul.
Wow. Okay, did you hear the announcement?
That just proved that Jay Billis doesn't know a thing about basketball.
Yeah, he just said it's a good learning moment to tell the
No,
players
yeah.
to know what to do. Yeah. Sure, pal. This big of a game, the last time we played this
for
game.
slamming the ball down.
Right.
Yo, he pushes off and throws the ball in.
Oh yeah, let's bring him
Wait,
over
wait,
and talk
wait.
about it. I mean, it's not like where. I mean, here's the only thing I'll
What, are
say.
you kidding me?
Here's the only thing I'll say, just to kind of maybe make it feel not as bad. I mean, Ware can make free throws, but what are the odds? I mean, he makes a free throw right now. You know, with how fired up he is. That's the only kind of angle I can. I'm not defending the refs because they just messed that up. That's the only thing for us as fans to kind of find some peace in right now. Is he probably would have made the free throw anyway.
They just told them.
So puke ball at 4 points. Take a long two that goes up and in.
So instead, they tell him to hug it out. Yep. Because he definitely. That'll be
So we deserve to throw the ball in someone's face here and not get called for a technical.
I swear, if we do anything, it better be the same thing. Yeah. Shake hands.
Wheeler with a good crossover for two, puts it up and in. 25-29, we're down 4. Let's play D. Let's play D. Let's play D. Let's get this thing tied by the half. We're at 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's down 25-29.
Bull crap. We get the ball there if it's a technical, guys.
That's.
Brooks is fucking terrible, guys.
They haven't called that for us yet.
We couldn't have. We needed to have him go.
It's not on the screen. Just.
He's only got 10 points tonight to lead all scores. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball.
Ugh. Ref's terrible.
Yeah, dog.
And I lost. I already had no respect for Puke. Now I really don't have any respect at all. And who is this? Who is this freaking caveman they picked up?
I don't know. Someone needs to put a freaking elbow in his jaw. I
They're
mean, like,
gonna lose at some
someone
point.
needs to post him up.
I cannot wait.
Sheboy has the ability to just freaking.
Yeah, Banchero, however the F to pronounce his name, definitely looks good. But
Brooks, man, I'm just telling you, he's gonna have to pick up his freaking.
I know. Just.
What?
that's right. You are right, Baller Gaming. I saw CJ. Yeah, right. The great Kentuckian. To be honest, we need to collect. Oh, actually, my bad. I do miss Kenny Payne a lot as well. Ryan Shine. Good to see you in here. Yeah, average gamer. The fouls have been atrocious, and definitely the difference in the game right now. One of the differences. Yeah, hopefully we can get some more action out of him in the second half before they screw him again with more fouls. And yeah, I mean, free throws are definitely, it's a lost art of basketball. People just shoot threes and don't focus on that very much. Oh, did UC play Evansville? That's cool. To check that out. Marine top 87. I was really hoping the shooting would improve this year. It's really early. You can't judge how we're shooting, and we made some threes. The fact that Allen hasn't played is the most disheartening thing for me, and I think for everyone in the room right now. Let's Talk Kentucky Sports says refs are going to call Duke's way the whole game, or excuse me, Puke's way the whole game. They're going to sell us like they did Saturday against Tennessee. Yeah, I didn't much. There must have been some bad calls. There was a lot of scoring in that Kentucky-Tennessee game this past Saturday. I'm sure the refs did not do the greatest job either. Gamer Guy Gaming says, "Let's go Puke." Hey, you guys are playing well right now. Hal Driver, what's going on? Flying. Good to see you in here. Marine Top 87, that's a great question. I don't know why. I really don't know why Allen has not played. I'm trying to look for him right now. He's just... Dang it,
Man, he's a
dude.
rebounding machine.
I mean, how many bricks and air balls we need to throw up before Allen gets in there? I mean, what is it going to take? Last year, he literally single-handedly was the reason we didn't lose all our games.
We'll never get quality
You right there?
like, role players to stay here because they don't even get a chance.
No.
Get back here.
And he could really run. He had one of the best three-quarter court sprints on this Kentucky team. I think he was second in 3.2 seconds, so he could change ends.
They're breaking enough free throws. The refs are just giving them points right now at this point.
They're just letting them one in for the free throw line.
Brooks is gonna be a stud for us, man.
Yeah. He's a junior.
He's got to be a leader stud. Got to almost hit double doubles a night.
Yeah. And that's what you need. I mean, that's what you need, a leader. You need guys that lead by example and that gets everyone else to play around them.
You have a few returning players now.
So we can't. Wheeler.
Great pass to
Wow.
Toppin inside. Off! That is bull. It hit the basket!
I don't think Wheeler looks like he could be solid on
Yeah,
the field,
yeah.
but you can't depend on this guy to do this kind of performance.
Well, you can't, and he can't play inside either. You need someone inside to be able to play hard. Toppin guarding the ball. They between their legs. Tough pass inside. 10 the shot clock. They kick it back out to their number 5.
Better get your
Mismatch
Hands up, hands
down
up,
there.
hands up, hands up, hands up. 5 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Tough 3. It goes in. F that. That's great defense by Kentucky. That's a great defense by Kentucky in that possession. Didn't deserve that at all. Wheeler has the ball. He's fouled. No call. Kicks it to Grady for a 3 in the wing. Big 3. Huge answer by Cullen Grady. Let's get a stop, boys.
It's not a good sign that Allen is not going to stay.
I know. I thought we were
Kicked
over
it out of
that.
bounds.
Yeah. Good defense by Kentucky. Out of bounds off Puke.
That's not a good
So
sign.
yeah, baller gaming. I agree, but it's just. I mean, there's a lot of guys I like to get in there that haven't played yet so far, like Fredericks. But Allen's one from last year that earned, I think, a lot of our respect. The way he played, and he played hard despite the fact he was getting screwed with minutes last year as well. And right now it's early in the year, so there's no. Don't give me this stuff. There's like a set 5. Like let's play basketball. If you're not playing well, someone else go in. Bad shot by Wheeler.
Well, where's positioning himself under the basket?
Well, that's true. He kind of forced Wheeler into that decision there. That's a hook, no call. Good closeout by Kentucky, up no good. And Grady pulls it down. Our ball. Come on, let's get a bucket here. Wheeler, trip!
Where better pick up his effing play, man?
It's a dirty play by Puke
Tee up
there.
Coach K. Tee him up.
Throw the ball at Coach K's face.
Shot fake on that last shot. You have a defender running at him.
Yep,
Screw
that's a
you,
trip.
0.
That's a trip.
What a chicken play by 0
I mean,
for Puke.
What are you complaining about, Coach K?
What are you complaining
him
about? That is you
Look
can't.
at this
That's,
a-hole. He's arguing with the players.
you know,
watch the
McKay,
video.
You should know what basketball is and like what that call is. That's
You-
only called 10 times a game.
It's not football. You can't run in front of him and trip him with his leg.
1-1 put in by Kentucky.
What the F are you looking at, Coach K? My gosh.
Well,
At this point at where I thought they called a technical foul, but to say they better not.
And yet they're just one possession.
I mean, the guy just threw the ball at where, which is, I mean, remember, you guys remember back when Isaac Humphries was given a technical
Look at that a-hole.
that ruined the game
Waddle
for us
back
against
and
A&M?
He just had one last comment to that ref and sat his stupid butt back down.
Terrible.
Hey, both free throws now.
Classless. Hit
Ball-
both free throws
ball
around 2
line.
points.
Made both.
Hey, 11 offensive rebounds to their 4. We are beating them in that category right now, but we're down 2 points with 2 minutes to go.
We're battling.
We are battling. Keep playing hard, guys. Keep playing hard. Keep playing hard. D up, D up, D up. We were guarding the ball. Kicks it back out. Topping on the ball.
That's a-
Bad pass. Tipped around. They somehow get it back.
So they foul.
How does that pass get caught?
You know what? Box his butt out, man.
Where's got to be better than this?
I know. They couldn't box him out right away because they thought it was a lob. It was a lob, but they didn't know it was going to be nothing.
Such a brick, I know.
Like he was jumping. Just
Terrible freaking pass.
How in the world did they get that back? Wait,
Come on, go get
you're
the
not allowed.
ball.
You're not allowed to hit the backboard, right? He just hit the backboard.
I think it's when you're on defense, you can't hit it.
Really? You allowed to hit it on offense?
Brick free throw. Puke's missed a lot of free throws this first half, thankfully.
They've missed down on at least 8 free throws.
There's the all-knowing expert of college basketball. Mr. I didn't do anything as a coach. That is Ricky stupid. What are you filming?
Yeah, we can
right
hear
now?
you.
Makes the second free throw after bricking it, and their lead is 3 points. Puke's up 35-32 with a minute 44 to go in this first half. Wheeler has the ball. Gonna get a screen from Collins, who's checked back into the game. Good drive by Wheeler. Great pass to the corner to Toppin. Toppin collects it, floats it up, and no good. Gotta get to the basket and just lay it in. Get to the basket and lay it in. Come on, guys. This is I agree for the first time of the game with Jay Billis. Let's finish this half strong. D up, hands out, hands out, hands out, hands out, hands out. Offensive foul. Of course, they call it now. Once again, whenever we have an advantage, they decide to call a foul.
They wait for us to have a free and wide open layup and call it.
I wish in that kind of situation, if you have the numbers, you can like let it go. It's almost like in football when there's
Yeah. If you get fouled, you keep going.
right. Because what
If you have the
like in
advantage.
football, what's with the offsides, you can run the play if you want to get. I don't understand why you can't do that in basketball in that kind of a situation.
Especially in that kind of situation.
Severe Wheeler, excuse me. He almost turns it over and gets it back. Foul.
What?
Wait, what?
They called a foul on Washington.
How?
I guess he shielded him off from the ball. What?
That's the.
That's right, I forgot. This is Coach K's
Wow.
perfect year, so he gets every call.
How
What
do
is
you
this?
call foul
This
in
is basketball.
when they're battling?
Freaking 2 shots. Screw that. Puts in the first flipping free throw, and Baller Gaming pukes up 36-32 with a minute and 1 second to go in the first half. Kill me with this Dante Allen crap.
That's crazy. How do you call a foul? Why do you have to get involved there, refs? They're battling. Gosh.
2 more fake points for Puke, and it's our ball with a minute to go. We need to go 2 for 1 here. We got to get some kind of a crazy segment because a lot of frustrating stuff. And Puke thinks they're going to get every call, which is peeing me off. Floater goes no good for Grady. Puke all. We've got to get a stop here. Got to get a stop here. Come on, hands up! Nope. 3 no good, but they rebound the ball.
Nobody's boxing out. Nobody's effing boxing out.
That's a foul?
Nobody's boxing out. I mean, who is boxing?
Toppin! God dang it, dude.
That's just horrible. The foul. I don't even know if it was a foul, but it shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have boxed out. It's pathetic.
Seriously.
Absolutely
Pause that.
pathetic.
Man, the free throw ratio is 1,000% in Puke's favor right now. I don't even know what the number is, but it's not good.
They've shot at least 20. They should
To
have
our
shot
like 4.
They had the chance to shoot at least 20.
Makes both free throws. We're on 7 points. Gotta get a bucket here somehow. 2 for 1's off the flipping table.
Score, stop, score.
After full court press by Puke. They get into Wheeler.
Score, stop,
They're gonna
score.
come out of it. Big time 3 here. Someone just hit a shot. Someone just hit a shot and shut this crowd up. Good drive by Wheeler, gets blocked.
Why did he not just go up with that?
Oh, he tried to do up and under.
He could have just went up with that.
No,
That's true.
kinda
He's
has
just
to.
too big.
F this freaking guy. What number is he? He's already out. Where is he?
He's right there on the wire.
Where?
He has a chance to post
Oh,
rise
no, he had a
before he
perfect
back up.
opportunity. The perfect time. Like, quicker than I thought he would get. They get it down to Toppin. Toppin faces it, goes across court. Grady for a three.
Please.
No, big time effing three by Kellen Grady. Come on, D up. Big time steal here.
Come on, please get this ball.
D up, guys. D up, D up,
Stupid,
D up.
stupid.
Good D. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Block it. Yeah, let's go.
Holy crap. What?
They called it out of bounds.
Holy crap.
That's what I'm freaking talking about. Where?
Wait, who blocked that?
Where?
I know, who did he block?
That wasn't the guy that a-hole. It was this guy. Offensive foul. What a...
Dang.
See, that's what Ware can do.
Holy crap.
Let's flipping go, Ware.
He could have blocked that with his elbow.
Right. D-up. Steal the inbounds pass. Force a turnover. Force a turnover, get the ball and take a shot. Force a turnover. Force a turnover. There you go. There you go, Grady. There you go, Grady. There you go, Grady. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Long two.
No, F that.
No good. Shoot it. Shoot it.
No way. F, you can take another
I mean,
step.
to be honest, after that half, to be down 4 points, I will take that. I will take that
You
every
can take
any
another
day of the
step
week.
there.
I mean, we got screwed in every possible way. Had some bad possessions and we're down 4. We got our goal.
That's true.
Well, I'm really happy. I mean, we almost lost 2 exhibition games, so we're really competing. But everybody's got to play with confidence. Fall back on the training. Then you have to think. But they're really fighting. They're diving on the floor. Our guard plays solid. Ty's trying to do a little too much.
Put Allen in.
So don't blame him. That's me saying I want you to go make plays.
Boston all over again. Boston all over again. God, it pees me off. Give Allen a shot. The guy can play.
No,
He's
see,
from Kentucky. It means more to him.
it's more
Washington
than-
couldn't care. I mean, I don't know the guy, but I know it means more to Allen. You cannot tell me it doesn't mean more to Allen. Someone tell me it means more to Allen and give
Well,
me
it's
a
more
fact.
about. It's just basic logic at this point. Like, he needs to play like consistently. We saw him going for a little like shred of a game. He played really good. We need him to play consistently here. We need him to play consistently so he can do stuff later in the year. He can contribute to this game so much. If he gets traded, he will be scoring 30 a game. I mean, we need him out there making threes. And the fact that he's not in this entire half, and he played very little time in the exhibition games, is very worrying. He's a really good shooter, and he's been there for a few years. So it's crazy. And if this trend keeps going, Allen already had to sit through 1 year. I mean, if he has to sit through another one, he's definitely gone. There's just no question. Why would he waste his time? He's not going to play. He's proven he can play, and they still don't play him for some reason. You want to step in for a halftime reporter? Step in. Marley, you want to do a halftime reporter?
Really, yeah. Basketball season has started, even though it's full-fledged football season. So, Big Blue is definitely. I still stick with what I think. They're deeper. They've got more experience. I do believe this is going to be a good team. I hope. How good we can be, we'll see. But I do agree with the boys a little bit here. It's going to take some time to form the chemistry and figure out the lineups and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I want to beat Duke tonight. It does mean something, but this will not add up to too much for the season, win or lose. I'd much rather win, but it's a long season, and there's a lot to be figured out yet. But I'm disappointed that Allen is not getting to get a chance here. I do believe the guy can help us, and I'd hate to see him go. Hopefully he's on a good page with it, attitude-wise, and he's going to wait his turn. But if you're watching tonight, I don't know where that's going to come. At least, to where he can contribute. But other than that, staying positive. I know Cal's got a lot on his hands here to work with. Like a lot of the players I see on Kentucky, I think Duke looks a little more, I don't know, better at this point right now, at least for the first half. They played better as a team. They had a little more consistency than we did. But luckily, I think Wheeler and Grady were our big bonuses. The big man underneath did work hard, like Jake said, but I think Wheeler and Grady kind of kept us in it. And I don't know, I think we have a shot to win in the second half. Definitely going to have somebody else step up to do something. But again, win or lose, the season moves on. So it's great to be in these matchups. It's this is what you go to Kentucky for, is to play in big games like this in these venues. So I'll stay positive. We'll keep scrapping, playing basketball, and hopefully we can pull one off here tonight. But again, it won't add up to too much. I do agree too. We complain on here with you. You can't make excuses no matter what. You got to figure out ways to win ball games. You got to get it done. But they definitely have had a lot more free throw opportunities than we have. Hopefully that'll reverse itself here in the second half. But I think the main thing is if they keep hustling and then they can play good defense, this team can be really good for sure. Offensively, we have some guys that can get it done, but that's not always going to be there every night. I think it's hustle and defense for sure. And then obviously the chemistry. Last year they were talking about how the chemistry wasn't good on the team for some reasons. So let's hope that changes. And that's obviously a big deal to be a good basketball team. Showing some highlights here from Gonzaga. They definitely look good again. And definitely a lot of good basketball. It's good to see basketball kick off. I think one of the only close games I've seen so far, close to an upset, was Ohio State and Akron. I think especially college sports in general, there's a lot of parity. There's a lot of chances for upsets. But basketball is definitely one of those sports that can do it the most to me, especially early in the year. I mean, MAC schools like Akron, they're good basketball teams. They have good players. And obviously it's their, would really set the tone for them more to beat teams like Ohio State or Kentucky or Duke, things like that.
Wow. I didn't know he was head coach.
Yeah, I guess he started his career with a W here. Hubert Davis taking over for Roy Williams.
Jeez, who's that?
I think he was that last
Really?
Yoti.
Seriously. North Carolina's a Yeti playing for him.
All right.
Here's this friggin' segment. Here's this play.
Late game here, so go Big Blue. Kenny will be back in.
I want to see this side of it first. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Jimmy Christmas. That guy almost killed his guard. Did you see that? This guy doesn't know he's chest bumping a freaking guard.
There you go, Ohio State. You
It was
go
freaking
beat
like-
Akron. Woo! We beat Akron! That's a heck of an opener! In your home court against the freaking Zips.
Wow. Good job.
Very nice.
Good job. Oh, sure. Nobody knows. Including Phoenix.
Oh, okay, guys, let me catch up with the shot. Sorry, guys, fell behind the chat here. Landon, good to see you in here. Andy Chin, good to see you in here. Yeah, Andy Chan, that's a great point. Has Hopkins seen the? I mean, he's seen the floor maybe once, but not very long either. I know Dawson Hall. I mean, we already know the refs are against us every game, but just to see it, just to get punched in the gut like this right out of the gate is kind of disheartening. It's like, give us. I mean, I know we say it a lot, but there's evidence that we get screwed with calls. It's been going on ever since I remember watching basketball. And once again, if I hear more people say, I understand Allen might not be the greatest defender. He might be weak on defense, but don't tell me that's why he's not playing. These other guys, they're getting scored on too. I mean, he's not. You cannot tell me. Show me some video breaking down why he can't. He's that bad of a defensive player. You know. Good to see you here, Landon Bailey. Good to see you. Zach Turner, the Kentuckian. 3 gang, good to see you too. I know the refs, guys. Once again, if you're just getting in here, it's not the reason we're losing. It's a big reason. We're also not making shots and playing as well as I think we can. But the refs are certainly not helping. Sean Welch, good to see you. High school's been busy for you, Landon. Yeah, high school can have a lot of. Man, there's always stuff going on, but I understand that completely. The great Kentuckian. Allen needs to be in there, but I believe Cal thinks he can only stand and shoot, which we know isn't true. We overall need to get more contact and drag Banchero into foul trouble. That's a good point. Banchero has definitely been playing well for them. Banchero, I want to say the name is not his name. But no, I agree. That's a good plan in the second half. Get him in foul trouble, get some baskets. And I think if we stay close in battle, take the lead late, and expand the lead, I think that bodes well for us down the stretch. If we can do that, and we're right there. Right? We're right there on the edge of we're right there on the edge of taking the lead and tying it multiple times in that half, and we just didn't do it. But hey, I'd rather have that lead at the end of the second half than the first half. Average gamer, exactly. They don't play anybody good, but yet they get rated number 1. Who was that? Oh, I know. Gonzaga. Get used to them being number 1 the rest of the year, unless someone can beat them in one of their non-conference games. Which honestly, once again, rankings in basketball, first of all, don't mean anything for the most part, especially now here in November. We were number whatever last year to start the year. And what happened to us? It's just about how you're playing. I agree, Dawson Hall, with everything you said in that one message, both with the refs and getting Allen some minutes. I mean, just give him a few minutes at least. Like I'm not saying to start or play the whole time, but give him a second out there in the court. And like I said, he's going to transfer. And when he does, I'm going to be happy for the guy because I want to root for him and watch him play for us. But I'm going to be so happy for the guy because I guarantee you, wherever he goes, he's going to be an absolute star. He'll lead someone to a championship. I just hope he doesn't go to someone that we don't like. Because look, Zhang's doing it, and I didn't think he was. I thought he was an okay player, but I didn't think he was a great player. And look how he's looking over at UCLA. He's a lottery pick for goodness sakes next year. That's a good question, the Kentuckian. I think their mascot looks like a kangaroo. The picture of the head of a kangaroo. I don't know what his zip is. Look it up. I'll have to look it up.
Ohio State's the top 4.
Nothing. We didn't move. We stayed right where we were. They're like, is Kentucky or is Alabama going to drop? They said number 2. Alabama. But they said it. I mean, no one else played that impressive, so.
Ohio State had a close game. Oregon lost.
Everyone. Oregon had a close game. They won.
Georgia's the only one that didn't have a
Michigan State lost.
Georgia's literally the only one that didn't have a
Right.
close game.
Did Wake Forest drop out of the entire top 25? I need to double check that.
I think so. But they dropped really far because they lose one game.
They were undefeated there and they're just gone.
They're freaking like.
That's it. I'm gone.
What? They just get dropped at the plane.
I hate to hear that, Landon, but hey, just keep pushing through. You're at a time of the school year where I believe, once again, I didn't go exactly where you went, but I'm sure you have some breaks coming up with Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's and all that. So lots of days off.
So I have a stat here.
A zip is Akron's nickname. Oh, right. I should have said that. Yeah, they're the Akron Zips.
So
Skip.
Zip. But
Zips.
So, Puke has 17 free throws, and Kentucky has 4 attempts.
What was that again?
Puke has 17 free throws, and Kentucky has 4 attempts.
And that's your ball game.
I mean, that's the summary of the game right there.
Bailey Worth. It is 39-35 at halftime. And again, I mean, to be honest, I'll take that half. What Kenny just said, 17 free throws to 4 attempts for us, and we're down 4, and we're tied.
And we're tied? Yeah, no, the fact that we're close at all.
If we tie this game, we wait for that quote.
I mean, we're BK thinking we were tied to Wofford. Tied to Wofford, man.
What do you think you're down there? Like, you're sitting here watching the game, and we're worried about Wofford.
All right, so basically, what? So why don't we say we're not doing the snowball halftime show? I guess even though we still could. We could still do the snowball halftime show.
Where is it?
Right back here.
It always made the day so much
Yeah,
better.
let me just hand this over.
It's harder now
Why not
to
a
get
free
together
screen right now?
with kids, family, and jobs, but when we go to the Skyline, that's our place.
Snowball halftime show. Here we go.
It's always a good feeling at Skyline. You get
Dad.
how it feels. These girls are friends with
Snowball halftime show.
What's going on?
Snowball.
And the second half is starting here.
Jeez.
Hey, if we make 10 shots in this game.
We'll win the championship too.
And guess what? We can say that without worrying about jinxing it, because last year it did not work. We did our part. And it did not work last year. That's all I can say.
All right, ready? Here we go. We gotta make 10 to get 10 collectively. The thing's like messed up. Dad, ready? Dad, the game's about to start. We gotta make.
Oh! 1, 2,
Oh, we
3.
We're not even pointing on it.
No.
That's 4.
Yep.
5, 6,
I'm glad I get to participate in this.
7. Okay, good. 8.
Okay, so is there anything over
Nine.
there that we don't want to be seeing? Like, see?
Okay, we already got 10.
Are you serious?
I only need a couple.
And a boost.
F it.
And do 15, 15.
F it.
15. Or 10.
Or 11.
11.
Dang.
12.
I haven't made one this entire time.
13. 14. 15.
20.
No, let's not. We already got our goal twice.
16.
16, 17, 18.
17. 17.
F.
18.
19. 20.
20.
For the championship.
Oh!
And that's one. Hey, okay, guys, you guys don't have to watch any more games. We're winning the championship.
There we go. Bye, guys.
And we hung out number 9. You're freaking filming me sitting here. It's gracious.
I turned the camera around. I don't know what to do.
UK reactions. What's your second favorite team in sports or in basketball? Ooh, that's a tough question. I'd say Ohio. I'd say Ohio Bobcats.
Wait, what was the question?
Second favorite team. For a second favorite team in basketball and college sports.
Let me see.
I'd say Alabama football.
Good program.
Once
Good
again,
coach.
some of you guys are just mad. It's hard to explain, but we have we'll explain it on a later date.
Yeah. We have a
It's
different-
our ball. That's right, because they won the tip, so it's our ball. Wheeler lobs it to Sheepway, puts it up in there. Yeah!
Use energy.
Throw up the court.
No.
We're down 2 points, 37-39. Sheepway with a good catch and put it up and in off the Wheeler pass.
Wanna step in?
Puke throws it inside. They try to post up on Brooks. He spins inside.
Oh.
Puts up, and then Brooks just could not stop him on that. Should have been stronger. So they're back up 41-37. Wheeler has the ball top of the key. Gonna get a screen from Sheepway, uses it. Floats it up. The Sheepway puts it up and in. Yeah! A little halftime adjustment. Down 2 points, 39-41. Can we get a stop? Come on, boys. D up. They get it inside. Sheepway, be a man. Straight up. Top three goes up and no good. Wheeler pulls it down, spins, pushes. Wheeler drives inside. Good pass to Sheboy. Doesn't see it, but he fights for it, loses it. Ah, darn it.
Yes, he did.
We call it charge. Woo! Sorry, buddy. Call him one on that one.
Here comes the Wildcat.
Say hi to the camera. Come here.
Little baby.
So it's our ball, guys, down 2 points. Chance to tie or take the lead. Just a little under a minute into the second half. Brooks, top of the key, three, up and in. That's the lead, boys. That's the lead.
Hey!
Woo, woo.
Give me that ball.
42-41. We're up. Where's it the floor?
Give me that ball. Come here.
Put it up.
Goodness gracious. He's blocking the camera.
D up, boys. D up. We're up 1 point, excuse me. 42-41. Cute ball. D up. Defense.
41.
Defense. Moving screen. They blow it up. And effing in. So Wheeler has the ball. He gets double teamed, someone's got to be open. Washington fakes it. Gets inside of the paint, floats it up, and in. UK back up one. 44-43.
Don't flatter her face.
Puke ball. UK up one. They drive hard to the hoop. Block it. They get an easy dunk.
Nice.
Come on.
What are they doing?
Puke
Sit
back up
down,
1
you
point.
bums.
Terrible defense by Kentucky. But we're down one. 44-45.
Oh.
Come on.
Hey, Wheeler, go today! God dang it!
Can't do that, pal.
Let's go today!
God dang.
And we're back up one. That is just horse crap
Is that
defense.
not taunting? Is taunting not
Sure,
a foul?
no.
What's the next time
Duke
out?
could literally kick us in the face
Well,
and punch us while we're down, and they won't
we
get
should-
called for anything.
The big man shouldn't be guarding 15 out by the 3 line. He needed to fall back.
That's
Yeah, moving screen on that too.
horse defense. We're up one, 46-45. Puke tries to do backdoor, doesn't work.
Navy beat.
Good defense, moving screen!
Snap this out.
Really?
Keep out. Keep
Navy
out.
beat Virginia. Puke misses a three. Kentucky rebounds, up one. Washington pushes.
Shush their bench.
Washington drives hard to the hoop. Up!
Come on.
Gosh darn it. No call. And Puke's gonna get a fast break opportunity, puts it up, puts it
That's a
in.
terrible layup.
Man, we've mismanaged some of our opportunities this game.
That big man for us, man. He doesn't move very
Are you
well.
calling
No.
him puke?
Yeah,
Sheboy just shushed their bench after that last
Sure.
rebound.
that's what they are. We're down one, but it's our ball.
What's Molly doing?
They get it to Washington. Good drive. Gets fouled.
Slam it.
Puts it up
And
and
one.
oh! Brooks is getting active now. Dunks it back in. UK up one. 48-47.
We need it.
We do need it. Brooks gave us hardly anything that first half. Already given us 5 points here in the first 3 to 4 minutes of the second half. Puke has the ball. Top of the key. Doesn't shoot it. Drives inside. Out of control. Up. No good. Tip. No good. Grab it. Yeah. Sorry, 12. Look at that.
Who was that?
Woo!
Smiling about
Sorry,
that
12. Go back to your cave.
one? Smiling about that one, dude?
I just want to show Kenny and Jake this video with mom.
Hey, 12 isn't smiling. What's going on?
Sorry, 12. Hopefully he's okay. Bancaro is cramping for
That's not what I'm
Puke.
talking about. I was talking about the guy on the court.
Oh, wait. No, you're talking
It's
about
not
12.
12, but on the court. It's not
Wheeler, yeah, right. Wheeler has the ball.
No
UK up
snap,
1
shoot.
point. 48-47. Foul, no call. Lose it on the floor. They pull it out. God dang it.
That is what we cannot do.
We
What
know
did we
this.
screw it
We already
over?
know this.
Oh.
God, you cannot do that.
Puke out of control, puts it in. They take the lead back by one.
So frustrating.
Terrible possession by Kentucky the first time, but it's our ball down one. Wheeler hands it off to Washington. Washington for a three. Air balls. How the heck did they have a guy open?
Is this a real one?
Yeah.
Awful crap right there. That's awful. So is Washington going to
Is
take
he
an out
cherry
for that?
picking? No, he's not.
I'd like to see that again. The chances that fat bomb was.
They're bowing though, that's all we can say.
If he can.
Man, puke
He's
is
complaining about
really
foul.
dropped as far as the class meter goes.
Classless.
Like they always hold themselves to a certain standard, but this year they're just throwing it all out the window. They're like, let's just play like a-holes.
Well, I caught one point.
Didn't last long.
And then I college like actually shoot away.
You're on the stream right now. You going to bed?
And Landon, I completely agree with your comment, Landon. I don't get it. At this point, there's not even a sense in saying it because it's obviously not getting the cow. But it's just. And once again, I'm not saying you just send Washington into banishment. Just take him out of the game for a few minutes and let Allen try. Yeah, the Kentucky, 100%.
He's like this little munchkin. Megan, look at her. She's like a little munchkin there.
That's really all you can say is you gotta stay close, keep battling, and try to pull it out. I mean, I say obviously saying the obvious is putting Allen in the flipping game, but I say Wheeler and Mims can shoot.
Really good.
Just try to get some more cutting in the lane because we're clearly destroying him with that. We're cutting in the lane
earlier. That would stay the lead and play away.
I just think with us cutting in the lane, we're opening stuff up. Sheway is dominating the boards. Just keep getting shots up. What we can't do is fully turn over. We had a 1 point lead, we turn over. That cannot happen.
Right. No matter what.
No more turnovers.
I mean, obviously, with a lead, you don't want to do it, but no matter what, you never want to. You never want to just have a possession where you don't get a shot. That's why turnovers are so bad because you're giving the ball without getting a shot off. I think he just cramped up or something weird with his hamstring. This Banchero guy. Hopefully he's okay.
I didn't see any bad, so he should be good.
But, I mean, I'm sure he's going back to the locker room to get some kind of tape or some kind of treatment done back there. But he'll probably be back in this fall again.
Treat. Everyone.
So UK down 3 points, but I believe it's our ball. Yeah, 51-48 puke up, and it is our ball. We have Brooks, Wheeler, Grady, Sheway, and Washington still in the ball game, and we turn it over.
You putting Allen in? No.
But
What the hell happened?
I'm telling you, you cannot.
Why is there no timeout?
Because we called timeout before.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't considered the TV
I'm
timeout.
telling you, could not have written it up more annoying than that. We called timeout after they just go on a little run, then we immediately turned it over on the next play. I mean, you can't draw it up. And you really can't.
We just talked about turning the ball over. We just said that.
Say.
All you can ask for in this kind of game is to stay close and have a chance at the end.
Especially with how this game's going, right.
You can only hope to God we can get a lead within the 2 minute mark, under 2 minutes. Have a lead at all, or at least be close enough to be able to tie it up. Get a last second shot, and I just
Really.
you gotta hope for that. That's all you can hope for.
Just think about it. I mean, it's been a long year, but we're definitely due to have some game-winning shots going, considering we missed every single one last year.
You know,
Literally every one. Like the ones that we won with were like not budgeted. They were like really like a minute to go, 2 minutes to go. I don't think we had a game-winning shot going last year, did we?
They could do this.
Not like the last one I can think of was the last.
We went a big game,
Florida.
so
Damn, that's a big dude.
Christmas.
Who is it?
Oh, it's a new addition to that's a basketball player. I mean, that table looked like he was at the preschool table. Do you see that?
Can you get back to it?
Recap that.
Especially when you mix it with Hurricane, so.
Kentucky right
Still
now in
pretty
a
small, so.
slugfest against Duke. We will keep you updated on that, but right now we gotta start.
Yeah, we've stayed in the game with the
Small,
3.
weaker.
How many we hit?
7, but they're 1.
Wow. That's a big stat right there. Kentucky has hit 7 threes to Puke's 1 3.
And they shot 50%, we shot 38.
Yep, and they shot 50% to our 38%. Well, I didn't know Cal was a Hall of Famer. I honestly
He's
did.
gonna be.
I know, I already know. Just with this
Last
coverage, you
year-
never think of it.
Toilet bowl.
This is his 42nd season as the head
He's got a answer this year.
Oh my god.
during his 13th season at Kentucky. We touched on it
Little
briefly
mouth.
earlier. Coach John Shire, associate head coach.
Maybe Brad will take the team next year.
Yes, I mean that we are at Rack Alfar as next head coach.
I'm leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I will definitely be off with that.
As the head coach next year.
Hey, Nicholas says
What if
Sean
Brad
was
wins
a
the
great guy.
championship?
Hey, all I know is you're a great guy. That's what Cal Perry says.
God, man, that was a terrible segment that last one.
Sure,
It comes on just to turn it over. That just screw that. Okay, Puke hands it off to their caveman who
Shoot
walks,
that.
no call, spins out of control, up and in. It's 53-48. Puke up 5. Come on, guys, keep it close, keep battling. Sucks that last time of the week.
Is that Allen coming in?
I missed it. Brooks misses a 3-point shot. Can't tell it. If it is, it's like, why now? Good. Hit out of bounds off Kentucky.
Maybe instead of a hamstring, he might have been cramping a little bit earlier. Like he cramps up right there. Good cut there by AJ Griffin. And now he's got to come out. You know, keeping those legs straight. That looks.
Puke's been cramping up here, so shout out to their trainer.
They're really staying hydrated.
They're really prepared, endurance-wise. Tough 2-point shot for Duke, goes up, no good. Good rebound by Toppin. He can rebound, man. Toppin he can fly. Foul!
That's in the offensive.
He freaking pushed us. Yeah, go sit down. Can you? How many times do you allow that? In the NBA, is where they let a lot of crap go. They'll tee guys up for walking around after calls like that. They don't even do it in college here.
Why is he sticking his arm up?
I don't know. Thanks, Jay.
That wasn't a foul, man. But yeah, I was telling
I mean,
you.
I think they owe us 15 calls just to come even after that
true.
first half. Washington for 2. No good. Toppin with a great rebound. Puts it up.
Why is Washington in the game? It's a makeup call.
Push on us.
Why is Washington in the game? Why would Allen not be in over Washington? This is that. You said it. I mean, it could not be more true. I mean, it is. We are literally living in a. This is deja vu to the extreme.
He force feeds freshmen. I mean,
This is literally-
he thinks he's the guy, and it screws us over.
It's Washington. It's Boston all over again. That is exactly what's happening. Because he's missing
I'm telling you,
shots
we lose this
left
game
and
because
right,
of this.
taking terrible shots. He's not going to take it out.
If we lose this
want to
game.
play well, you know, regardless of what we do. And I just, this is a bad little spurt. Hit a good spurt there.
It is shocking that someone can play that bad, take that bad shots, and not go into the field.
Puke gets an M1.
You don't want to get embarrassed on that.
Above the left wing, almost near the hash mark. And that's now 17 points.
That's a hook.
Trevor Keels just turns
No,
the
no.
corner. Davion Mintz pumping.
How is that a foul?
He's still
I mean, how can you call a foul there? You hooked the guy and that's a foul? Explain that to me. That cannot be a foul, right? That is horse crap.
Thanks, bruh. I mean, F
Oh
you.
my god.
We got to rediscover ourselves, man. It's Kentucky basketball. They better find it this
Yeah.
year because it wasn't there last year. if they don't, Cal's got to go. We got to reinvent ourselves.
Yeah, right.
That's bullcrap to that last drive. I mean, I wish we like demonstrate that here. You hook him, which is a hook, the foul. Why he gets the shot, and then you call a foul? That is horrible
Yeah,
officiating.
big time bucket here.
Horrible
Listens to
officiating.
Saban. I can guarantee you Saban doesn't listen to Cal. He wants to know what Saban's doing.
Washington puts up a free throw shot. Up, no good. We get fouled.
Saban fucking coaches his ass off and fucking gets it done. You just sit back and fucking look like you eat all winter and I don't know what the fuck's going on. You got your son on the bench. This is not the fucking day camp for family here. And you gotta win in this job. He downplays that bullshit, acting like, well, I'm just an NBA factory. Bullshit.
Yeah, so what?
Get your butt in shape and start coaching your ass off.
Washington makes the free throw. First free throw.
He needs to play like a subpar
Right.
Make some.
We're only down 6 right now with
Makes
another free throw to come by Washington.
Make some threes, slash and drive. Get some good buckets. Keep getting good shots up. We can win this game.
Right. Washington hits both free throws, so I'll give him credit for that. Good free throws by Ty Washington. We're down 5 points.
Is he our most high-profile freshman?
No, I think that was Collins, who was the most highly rated guy.
Push off.
I think he was talking about.
Well, I mean, he's obviously highly rated, but
Shot. That's such a
long
bad
two by
shot.
freaking puke goes up and in.
They had one. They had foul.
Oh boy, man, he looks like he is forcing a lot of stuff.
I was allowing it. That's the problem. That's the flipping problem. Gotta get a stop. Somehow get a stop here. Gotta get a stop somehow. Great pass inside.
Great freshman in college basketball this year, but add Trevor Keels to that list. Just scores.
Took you long enough to dunk that.
Way to go, brother. You made a basket with no one within 5 feet of you.
Transfer Theo John for the easy dunk. Paolo Banchero, Trevor Keels, and you mentioned
After last year, really.
Holmgren had 14 points, 13.
No, I mean, it's nothing to jump off the deep end on, but yeah, you're right. It's worse because of last year. But again, you just want to compete and play well in this game. It's not about winning it would be great. But this looks like a Duke team that's, you know, ahead of us right now for sure, which isn't the end of the world. But you said it best. I mean, I don't like that shit. You can let a team figure itself out, but not some guy plays selfish basketball. Bench his sorry ass and put Allen in there and see what the hell happens.
Did he ever bench Boston all year last year? No.
I'm not sure because he puts the NBA importance over
That's
our
what it
program.
is.
I'm telling you. I'm not trying to tell him how to coach. He's a really good coach. But
I mean, when's the last time he's gone 8-25? Ever?
he's in probation.
Which isn't that far away, a couple of weeks from now. They'll be out in Las Vegas, and they will play UCLA.
Just make this close. Just make this
There's
close.
13 minutes to go. We're only down 9 points. I mean,
We were beating that
He's still in.
ratatouille bastard tonight.
He's still in.
His last game, getting the hell out of here.
Washington's still in.
no, he's not. Is he? Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
is.
is. They just showed him.
Oh, he is.
And Allen's still out.
At this point, it's too late to put on him.
At this point, I would leave if I was Allen after this game. And what he
Unfortunately,
I would
as
leave.
much as I want to have him play for us, and we've seen great moments out of him, for his own good, he needs to go.
What is he gonna? Are they gonna put him in next game? No. Why would they put him in next game?
All right, it sets the tone for who we're supposed to play.
He's a good player. This shows Cal has no trust in him and doesn't want him in the game. That's all it shows.
Good defense. Come on, guys. Flippin' play basketball! God dang it!
Good move.
We may not be better than Duke, but we're not freaking this much worse.
So, come on now.
Come on!
We can do a lot of stuff down low like that. Where can do that? Toppin can make plays. I mean, we have ballers out here.
We definitely can be a good team. But I mean, it shouldn't shock us. We could barely beat Miles the other night.
Okay, let's get a shot from Mitch this next play, and
I thought
then
they'd
let's get a shot from
get a little
John.
more up for this.
Why is that a foul? He stuck his arm out.
That's bullcrap. These refs are just, I mean, they're like Kawana's level at best, making these foul
We used to
calls.
get freshmen in that got jacked up for these games.
Yeah.
Really played above themselves early a little
Right.
bit. Not now. I mean, seriously, at the end of the day, this is not about anything for the season. It's
Right.
just frustrated program
Opening. Yeah.
with this guy that he doesn't realize we put up with a lot of his fucking bullshit because he was winning. You're not going to win. Hit the road, Jack.
Ryan, did you really think through all that it was because of the? I mean, yeah, obviously we root for the players, but you're mixing that with winning, which is what matters most of a program like us. And are we not the winningest program in college basketball for now?
No matter what he does, he'll never be bigger than the program.
No. That statement I just said may not be true if we keep playing like this. Like as far as last year goes, I'm not saying tonight per se, but
The only thing he holds is the best recruiting ever at Kentucky. But that kind of hurts him because, like Mick always brings up, I mean, go down the list. Look at all the guys in the gym tonight. Go down his list of NBA players, and he's got one effing championship.
definitely have not cashed in on some that we should have cashed in on. That's on him. I mean, that 1 year. I always knew ever since then. You can't have a better team than that.
And Saban really hurts him too because he can't even be compared. I mean, Saban got a few more championships.
He has 2 more championships than freaking the God Coach K here.
So we have the great Kentuckian and the Kentuckian and the great Kentuckian with different opposing
He's the
views
same
here.
one, but, he could be different people.
But you said Washington isn't going to get any better. They're comfortable sitting on the bench. He needs to slow down. He needs to be in the game. The great Kentuckian said Washington needs to come out. Cal is acting like we need to be up by 10 before putting Allen in. And you know what? That's actually an interesting point there because I didn't really think about it that way. But there's no way. Allen is not a player you put in when you're down 10. The thing is, if you have a player out there making selfish plays after selfish plays, something needs to be done about it. And obviously, I want every player to be confident out there, but we need to put people in who are going to win the game.
Right.
They're going to play good. We know Allen is really good. He's proved it in the little time he's played. He needs to be on this freaking court. I mean, he's a good player. He single-handedly won us a game one time in overtime, and somehow he's not in this game. I mean, it's not like we just we're doing it because look, it's cool Allen's out there. He's a good player.
As much as I love watching, as much as I think highly of Davion Mentz's shooting, which I think he's a great shooter, 2 of our best shooters haven't stepped on the floor today. And C.J. Frederick and Dante Allen. I mean,
and I want the best
that's a
for
big deal.
Washington. I hope Washington plays amazing this year. I'm not rooting
Right,
against
I never rooted
I
against,
wasn't
yeah, I
rooting
never rooted against
Boston.
Boston either last year.
But
It's the way they're used.
Allen
That's
has
what
some
we're mad
experience. He's really good at shooting. And right now, it's just not getting it done. We're down 9 points.
about. But that's how, I mean,
We're down
everything-
9, so it's not
Yeah.
working. I mean, we're down 10.
Yeah, because I mean, this is their 50th free throw.
Yeah, they've scored so many from this freaking.
If we could somehow get this thing close at the end and pull it out, that'd be insane.
Let's see. Duke has everything in their favor right now. Under 12, up 11. And they have all the momentum. So what are we going to do?
Helped them out a lot.
We're going to give up? We're going to give up, or are we going to...
Yeah, that's true. Let's play ball and play some hard. That's what basketball comes down to.
Because his feet were set, yep.
The kind of charge that the game should value. A primary defender in a legal guarding position, moving his feet to stay in position.
What?
Jay Billis, just suck
What
on
does
your
that
freaking
mean?
microphone and shut the F up!
Wait, Jay, do you have to have your feet set as a defender, pal? Do you know the sport of basketball? What are you talking about? Is setting your feet not a thing anymore?
That's a BS charge in my opinion, because he's just driving. He's not lowering his shoulder.
Okay, Jay, breaking news. Jay Billis says you don't have to set your feet to draw a charge. Didn't know that one. About to get blown out again.
Alright, so we're just gonna free play some park and battle back.
We need a shot from Vince right now. Maybe we'll put Allen and we're down 20. 18 to 4 run. Jeez, Christmas.
I mean, Coach K,
Oh my
you can go F yourself, man. I've had it with you. I've had it. What are you crying about? Look at it. Look at this. No, show it. I don't walk.
I thought that was a different play. I was thinking it differently.
I can't believe I just saw it, Coach K do. Most pansy, complaining coach I've seen in my life on that play right there.
Well, Washington's out of the
Wow.
game for a half and a quarter. Half and a half. And then so
Come on, guys. We got 10 plus minutes here to play ball. Brooks puts it in
that's
finally.
the first time he's
I don't think
drew.
Coach K will have this team miss any tournaments. We won't bow out with this team. Like he did last year. He bowed out to save his ass.
Missed shot, good board by
Get a run
Brooks.
going right now.
Right.
Start a
Play the
run.
ball.
Hit Mins. Hit Mins for
Brooks
two
over
right
Mintz
now.
for three.
Here we go.
Fuck. Reach shot by Mintz.
He isn't shooting enough.
Keep firing, Mintz. Keep firing, man. Keep firing.
We need him to go off. Who else is going to go off? We need him to make a couple. We need Mintz to make 2 more. We need Wheeler to make 1 more. We need Brooks to go crazy on the inside.
Stupid long 2-point shot goes up and freaking in for puke.
Come on, get the ball. Let's go. Get a good shot here. Is that the a-hole who was just walking out of the gym?
Yeah, no, that's a pansy who was so out of shape he couldn't stay in the court for the whole game.
He just left the gym because he was that injured. He's smiling out there.
Be a man, Brooks.
So good shot.
God dang it.
It's a horrible shot.
Nobody under the basket. I don't understand that.
Duke's almost got the goal 70 with 10 minutes to go in the second half. Now they do have like 25 points in free throws, but no way.
Oh, shit, Jay.
What is he saying now?
I mean, it's of course it is. We're recruiting one and dones. Better be NBA. You freaking been number 1 in the recruiting list. Mintz floats it in, cuts the deficit to 13. Yeah, because he's freaking out of shape.
Who's grimacing?
They're
The guy that was
pathetic.
smiling?
Core number 5.
You know he was just smiling seconds ago, right?
Like he steals it. It's ball!
We got numbers. We got numbers. We have numbers.
Brooks puts in a long 2. Ill-advised shot, but it goes in. 8.5 minutes to go, and we're only down 11 points.
Stop it at the
They call timeout, you rat.
Yeah.
I mean, this, you know what? I understand this guy's a good player, but this is a very bad sign for this guy. If he's this out of shape or this injured now in his first collegiate basketball game, really? Jesus, that's not a good sign. I mean, I love Anthony Davis. He's our savior. He won us a championship. But the guy is very injury prone.
Look at that.
You
That's what
can't
he was doing
play
2
a
seconds
full
ago.
basketball game. I don't know. So, I mean, that's Davis now in the NBA. But this guy, goodness. Yeah, I agree with you, Flavio.
That's a great point. Shot selection is abysmal. That is well said. That is that's well said for that applies for most of this game. Honestly, there's been a lot of bad offensive plays.
They came in off the second half. You know, like Jake said, they ran a few set plays to get a couple baskets, but they don't run an offense. That one jump shot, we had 3 and 4 guys standing outside the 3 line.
What is that?
It's like a fucking Kiwanis game.
Soap and Jim? Because again, I mean, every game matters, but as a Kentucky fan, the goal is to win a championship. That's what it is every single year. So that's what we're thinking about. Like, we're thinking about, does a team have what it takes to win a championship? And I mean, this is early on in the year,
It's
and
really early.
things can get put together. But that's how we're viewing this right now. It's like, and like we've also talked about, we've seen in Cal's era, we've seen a lot of teams early on in the year just go off and have guys that are having fun. Like let's name a few. John Wall from the get go took over games. Cousins, like they had plays like they're one. If you're going the one and done route, they were what you want to be. Anthony Davis went off. Karl Anthony Towns, Monk, Fox went off. Just 2 years ago, Maxey went off in this exact game against Michigan State. Went off. Like, it's not that we haven't got him. I just when you see the results like that and you don't see it now, that's all we're trying to say. But again, this is a long season. Let's just try to play hard here, battle back in this game, no matter what. Let's play better basketball Friday night, and let's just see what happens.
All I ask this game is improve the shot selection. Freaking make our free throws, get some good shots up. Don't turn it over, and at least make this freaking thing close. At least give us a chance, man. If we have the chance of getting a shot at the end of this game to tie or win, just want to take that.
Let's not forget, Puke had a forced crap season last year too. They missed the tournament as well. So we're both trying to battle back this year.
If this
Is
is
this
five,
guy okay?
if this is five, this is I'm serious.
Why is he playing if he's this hurt?
5 was just smiling, clapping. 5 seconds later, he's on the ground.
Yeah, but nobody else is cramping up this much.
I think you get embarrassed on a big stage.
His jersey's untucked. I've seen that from a lot of guys though. Both sides, you know that? Is that a new trend to not tuck your jersey in like a? Huh? Too good to tuck your jersey in. Not everybody's doing it. Some. Shoot ball. A little over 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
It's a moving screen.
Good defense. Good defense. Double team.
Hold a moving screen.
7 on the shot clock. Dia. Hands up.
He already had the freaking lane. Oh, man.
Good board by Sheboy. And Sheboy's had a lot of rebounds
Please.
today.
Let's get a basket and get something going here.
Wheeler kicks it over to Mintz. Fakes it. It's
Damn.
tripped. Mintz for 2. Sheboy grabs it. Sheboy over to Toppin. Back to Wheeler.
Mintz,
He
shoot
got
that
tripped
three.
though. Is it not a tripping foul?
I didn't see it.
That's why he fell.
I saw him fall. I didn't see it because of the trap, but he seems to freaking shoot that. Good bucket.
Go up.
Up with that.
I like Sheboy's
He had a
active.
double-double.
Yeah,
12 rebounds,
easily.
10 points.
Easily. Sheboy easily has a double-double. We're down 9 points. Yep. 10 points, 13 rebounds. That's a heck of a stat line.
We'll take that all night long, but that has to complement
Other guys.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dia. Force tough shot. Force a tough shot. He walked! Out of control. Yeah! Good job. Grady rips on the rebound, but great defense by Sheboy.
Foul.
Wheeler. Kicks to the Sheboy. Be a man.
No,
Be a
get
man.
out, get
Yeah. Grady to Wheeler. Wheeler. Face it. Drives.
Good drive.
Kill kick.
Right.
Dunk.
Come on.
Woo! Play hard.
Come on, make this interesting here. This is stuff we need to do.
Little
Drive,
8-0 run for the Cats.
drive, kick, slice. That's what we need to do.
Dia.
8-0 run. Just keep it going.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Mintz. Dia. Yeah. Come on, Mintz. But push off.
Don't shoot that.
Yeah. It's a foul.
Oh my God.
Did they get John for a foul or did they get, they got Theo John.
Sorry, John.
Woo!
Yeah, it's you. A-hole. Smile about that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a hook and hold. Why is it not a call anymore? They took that away from the game, the hook and hold call. Yeah, you fouled, buddy.
Sit down. Yeah, keep smiling. Sit down.
Tee him up. I mean, they've let Puke get away with so much crap. Well, go Big Blue
Kentucky
champions
fans are on
down
zero
now.
right now.
Get loud, Kentucky. Get loud. Let them hear you. Let them show you why we're one of the greatest programs in the history of basketball. Come on. Yep. Sheboy drives.
No.
Stay with it. Yeah. And one. Yeah!
Go.
Woo! What a man!
Good job,
Sheboy freaking playing hard, boys and girls. an effing man play. Almost turned it over, got it back.
We'll take it. We got lucky. We'll take it.
That's what I'm freaking talking about, boy.
Do more of that.
And
That's
effing
bad.
one. He's a man. Put this in, buddy.
Well, guys, it's an amazing story, but Oscar Shigwe is here playing in New York City tonight by the grace of a New York City cab driver. He was flying from the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Good shot. Shibwe puts it in. We're down 4 points, 65-69. Despite all that.
She was flying from the country. Is that what it said?
He's probably got some crazy story. He started out in West Virginia.
Don't foul.
Good defense. Top 2-point shot. Up. No good. Catch rebound. Toppin has it. Hands it off to Wheeler. Wheeler up the court. To Grady for 3. No good. But Shibwe grabs it. Shibwe back to Toppin. Toppin and Wheeler. Good look, Grady. I'm glad you took that. I'm glad you took that shot. That's going to go a long way for you.
Mincer Grady for a 3. Come on.
Wheeler off the glass. Goaltending!
Goaltending.
Come on!
It was goaltending.
Can you review that? Can you review it?
No.
God,
No
BS.
way.
D up, boys. Come on. D up. D up.
No way.
It's only our 15th foul.
You can. Please don't tell me they missed it. Please don't be goaltending. If they missed a goaltending.
Close.
Well, this just wasn't obvious. It was right there. They would usually call it on us.
Is it because they knew it was going to the glass?
Yeah, he's been
Maybe.
using that move too much.
At least it wasn't obvious, so it wasn't
I'm
terrible.
glad it wasn't because it wasn't effing called.
Right.
No,
No, right.
Look at this. We're gonna get baited into something.
Yeah,
here.
right. We always do.
We just did!
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
How you're killing me with these out of bounds.
We're calling
situations.
this.
Dia. Dia. 5 minutes to go. We're down 4. Dia. Walk. He walked!
He's walking
God
off the
dang it! It's a long 3 for Puke. Up. No good. Rebound.
Dang ball! Yeah! Man.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Epic ball.
Freaking D up on freaking out of bounds play.
Oh! That was still on. I thought it was still. I didn't know
Get
that
out
was
on
on.
him.
Hands up. 12 on the shot clock. Out of control.
Walking
Out of
all over the
control.
place. Wow, you guys scored 2 points in 4 minutes.
Way
Woo!
to go, guys.
Woo!
We're
You're
getting
good.
too many chances, man. Gosh darn it.
You guys are pretty good.
Keep battling. A lot of game. Good spin from Wheeler. Blocked.
You know what?
That's off his leg.
What an a-hole.
Gosh darn it. Get it out to somebody to shoot a jumper there.
They should be teeing up every one of these mother effers. Look at this. He stares him down after this.
No out of bounds play.
You cramping up, dude? I'm glad we saw that, ESPN. I'm glad we come back to the game and the ball's already in the hoop.
Develop.
Wow, we really get
Toppin,
burned.
what the fuck are you doing?
It's a foul?
But how does he let his man get down there?
Fucking call.
Worst out of bounds playing team in the history of basketball. It's unbelievable to me. Under their baskets?
This effing fucking
What is Cal's big hard on for not playing a zone?
It doesn't work. It does not work. Come on, big time shot from somebody. Wheeler back to Grady. Grady to Mintz. Mintz.
Please don't.
Back to Grady for 3.
Come on,
Grady
no.
for 3. Good rebound by
Good
Sheboy.
effing rebound.
Good job, Sheboy. Come on, Grady.
Come on, guys.
Someone hit a big time freaking shot.
Hey, someone get us in this. Someone get us in this. Come on. Okay, we're not
Wheeler
bad.
drives. Wheeler.
Foul.
Sheboy rebounds
Open
again.
it. And one. God dang it.
had a decent run, just they down too much, and
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And Dollar General, where you save time
Man, Duke's the new UC.
every day.
The thug a-hole players. It really is. When did Duke turn into UC?
I missed it. I didn't watch them much last year. 'Cause they sucked like us.
I mean, they had Grayson Allen, which really isn't.
Yeah, he
thug,
was. He
he's
was.
just an
Yeah,
a-hole.
he was a punk type. But he did a lot of cheap BS stuff.
He's not really a thug. He's just an a-hole.
Remember, he did a lot of kicking.
No, I know all the stuff he
Dirty
did.
things.
I just
So
he didn't
it
have
was
like a
punk
thug.
moves.
He didn't really have a thug attitude. He was just an a-hole.
I mean, to me, that's a thug when you take cheap shots on guys.
I know. I think just the thug. Whenever I think of the thug teams, I don't think of Grayson Allen. I think about him in a different way. Everyone on Duke right now. Just a bunch of trash talking bums.
Now there's no reason to go somewhere else. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Because you're forever connected by love. Two touching center diamonds, representing the connection you share. Forever connected. The perfect gift to give this holiday. Exclusively at K.
Hey fellas, we've got to talk. It's about your food. It has spray-on flavor and powdered meat. It's time for fresh food. What's in the fridge next to our food? Now, who's hungry? Fresh Pet.
Slices and sticks. At pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks. Pizza sticks.
Walk in and walk out at
Oh,
Little Caesars with hot and ready slices.
down by 9.
From 4 to 8 p.m. Pizza.
That's my freaking eye.
It's time to check out our assist of the game. Brought to you
what's
by
up, big guy's name?
Oscar Sheboy.
Please call it Sheboy.
It's like TS.
Yes.
TSHI BWE. That is TS. Thanks, ESPN.
Going up against a really strong big guy in Oscar Sheboy, able to draw that contact and still finish the play.
I mean, who is this guy? I've never heard this name in my life.
Floppy said he's able to guard Ty Washington and really disrupts this play. And it wasn't
Yeah.
called a
So your show play where you got bailed out on a BS call. That you admitted, Jay, that it wasn't a foul. That's the big
He just
highlight.
said that wasn't much of a foul.
That's the big highlight. Okay.
freshman in his debut in the Coach K era. We talked about that game, R.J. Barrett against Kentucky.
Yeah,
in
the
Indianapolis.
Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett and Marvin Bagley, what do they all have in common? They won fucking jack.
Trevor Keels 23 and Paulo Mancaro, he'd be next 21. So huge nights for two of the Duke freshmen in this game. Mancaro and Keels have
Come on, guys. We should have been doing full court pressure 10 minutes ago,
26 from the field.
right? I mean, that's how you get back in games in your basketball.
61.5%.
You gotta force turnovers, speed them up.
It didn't take any time to get that calculator.
You don't get a stop here. It's over.
I mean,
Stronger Trevor Keels in the post.
How about the Wi-Fi disconnect?
Mismatch defensively.
come on, guys. Let's get a bucket.
We need a three.
We need a three.
Williams was there. Washington gets the new pass.
We start somewhere. So we're 240,
Stop. 3.
246 to go in the game. We're down 9. We need a couple breaks here.
Pressure as we get in the last 2 minutes. The Duke's going to use some clock. They're not taking the air out of it. They're not going to hurry out of it.
Tough too.
From the elbow, a little bit strong.
Freaking crap. Yes.
Hustle, Sheboy.
Sheboy has really grown a lot of.
God darn it.
Every rebound in this game.
And 5 gets attacked by a bear.
He's played really well. I mean, he's young. He's trying to make too much happen. Damn it.
11 offensive rebounds.
1-1. This is a 1-1. It's better than actually even the ball, to be honest.
5 just got attacked by a Kodiak bear as he flops into the crowd like he just got killed.
Don't turn into freaking Arkansas a-hole here.
15 rebounds.
He just went, "Ugh," and like ran back 10 steps.
That guy's weak. What number is this? What number is this guy?
5.
Yeah, 5 is as weak as a freaking tissue, piece of tissue paper.
He goes from smiling to laying on the ground to smiling to leaving the gym because he's injured to smiling and shooting a free throw.
You're about as durable as this freaking tissue box here.
Yeah, we have a lot of returning talent in the game. And whether it's been transfers, whatever. We've got
22 free throw attempts to 7, and they missed at least 3 1-and-1. So
Right. So
really, they've had 27
add a
free
few to
throws.
that number.
Felton. Felton's on
3
the
right now.
list too?
This is freaking backup running back, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're over that.
3 right now. 3.
Kick it out for a 3. Give me, grab it. That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball.
Possession arrow will give it to Kentucky, and the officials doing a good job getting in there quickly.
Look yourself in your untucked jersey, bum-looking self back to your bench.
I mean, what the F, dude? God, it's made out of effing
I mean,
paper.
okay, I thought you would at least teach your team to tuck your jersey in.
If I just stood up like you got attacked by a bear once again.
See, he's in some kind of a zone. I just, that bothers me.
Right. If he's doing it, yeah.
It's just common sense.
Right. Good finish for Sheboy. 8-point
I can't
game.
question Cal. I know he'll never get an
No,
answer.
you can.
Gosh darn it.
You can question that aspect
It's all about
of
the
it.
NBA, getting ready for the NBA. Jeez.
We're not just saying this right today. We've been saying this for the last 10 years. Misled, we grab it. Down 8.
I mean, Wheeler looks like a real.
Hey, you, Jay. F you.
Only a 3.
And F you, Jay. I can't stand you. I really can't. You gotta get going.
See if he just gives this up.
Get it to the corner. Kick it to the corner. Come on. Come on. Kick it to the
No.
corner. That's not what we need right there.
Kick it out!
Followed his shot. He followed his shot.
6-point game with a minute and 3 to go. Come on, we need a steal. A minute to go. Of course, there's a minute to go. Freaking Dan.
He's going forward.
Get your arm off him.
Come on, just play solid D. Play solid D. Straight up. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go now, gotta
They're
go
in our
now.
player's face talking trash. What a bunch of idiots.
Come on, Grady. Get in.
I mean, Duke would have to step on her throat on the ground for them to call it technical.
You can have this early season.
Oh!
Great pass.
Yeah, the ball,
Bum.
Ariel. Get off him.
You know what? I was about to say it before, but
Get a 3 off there.
you-
Dang, man.
you guys can have this early November win and celebrate it. We'll take one later on when it matters.
No, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's bullshit. You're
Good job, Rat. Good job, Rat. You were just freaking pounding the floor a few minutes ago.
He hates Cal. I hate that fake bullshit.
I can go freaking back to the sewers after this.
You know, but let's see how.
This is where we are in November. What is this? November what? 9th? This is where we are November 9th. Let's see where we're at. March 1st. That's all that matters to me. Yeah, but we're such great sports. We're such great sports. We're just cussing people out, throwing balls in their faces, acting like freaking bums on the freaking court all night. You guys have no class and have lost all respect for you the rest of the year. No, I'm just stating facts. That's what I just witnessed.
Bringing your team to this building and tonight's game didn't disappoint. What was it like to see your young guys fighting so hard out there?
Well, it's that end of season game. It's a big time game. John seems really good, so physical. And then we had at least four guys getting cramps. So
That's on you.
Griffin gave us a big lift. And Trevor made some amazing plays. And those 2 blocks that Mark, a lot of our guys grew up today.
You know, I know we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but this seems like it's a good and loaded team for you. How exciting is it as you watch them out there battling?
Well, it's really, we're real young.
Nice question, Holly.
So when Kentucky made that run, a lot of teams would fold, and we got tough again. I'm really proud.
You know, I think we just freaking made some dumb mistakes and gave you the freaking chance to take the lead back.
Every moment this season. Look around you. You heard this crowd. What was this like for you?
No, it's great. Well, this is a magical place. And we have so many Duke fans here. And, you know, Holly, I've been so lucky to be in these type of moments with really good players. And they made me look pretty good.
They really did. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Here's your COVID protocols for that, ESPN. He's single-handedly started the NCAA tournament crap back in 2019. Kind of bad. Remember that? He came out, he's like, "We're not playing basketball." Thanks, buddy. Get this. Don't this off ESPN. Still ESPN.
Since week 4,
I cannot believe the first 2 seconds of that show. Is it the Brotherhood and some a-holes? What a win!
has continued to put up big
Wow.
numbers, boasting a QBR
Horse
of
crap show.
95 or higher for the
Terrible.
third time this season.
ESPN
Maybe this
sucks. I'm
week
not going to. I've
we'll
never watched
see
ESPN
it
anyway.
again. Kirby Smart with a lot of respect for this Tennessee team.
Well,
Frustrating. I mean, I hate that we played this game to start the year. I mean, I guess it's great for the rest of the basketball world. Get to watch the greatest teams in college basketball history play like this. But for fans like us, it's just really, it sucks because it's both. I mean, no team's playing how they should, and it's because then you're gonna take I don't like it. I don't like it. I like to have some games to warm up, get ready, and then start to play your big games. Because now we're sitting one down in the effing hole here for a few days before we play on Friday. But I'm just Friday can't get here soon enough. Let's try to win a basketball game Friday night against Robert Morris and go from there. But it's just the optics for me. This game is, once again, I understand this is the first game of the year. But when you combine it with how bad last year was, and you also combine it with the last time we played Puke and lost by 40 points, whatever it was, it's not a good look. Not a good look for me, and I'm not happy. But Friday definitely needs to get here soon. There was still some positives out of there. Sheboy really won me over there with how hard he played, and I think he's going to get nothing but better as the year goes on. Because in my mind, he's playing kind of soft in some ways. I'm not saying he played really well, but as far as soft, I mean, like, he's not using his body the way I think he can, and that is going to get a lot better as far as just breaking people's arms through the rims. He's that strong, and I mean, it worked. He was playing well, but I think he can impose his will kind of like a Randall did, and Dakari did in some ways as well. So Sheboy played well. Wheeler started out great.
yes.
And that's the key. I mean, when you think about a basketball team, what are the 2 things you think of that are the most important pieces of a team outside of just having a leader? Someone who can handle the ball, and be the point guard, and have a dominating big inside. You have the potential to have both those things in those 2 guys. But what's going to basically summarize the season and what's going to build from this season is if those surrounding pieces, a Brooks, a Junior Brooks, a Mintz, an Allen. Every other piece. It's how those players are going to play together, and I think there's a lot to like, and the potential of the team is once again is great. So it's just a matter of how we grow and how we learn and how we are come March time. So that's once again that's what basketball is. It's not like college football where you gotta go undefeated or win one game or lose one game to get in. Like, we just have to play well. Be above 500, maybe win the SEC tournament, win the SEC, and just go from there. That's all you can ask for. And it's tough to win a championship, but I think we just got to worry about just getting better and just playing basketball and playing with energy. I saw it in spurts, but I'm excited to see how we look at home on Friday on our own court and see how we might play.
I think Sheboy played really good. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely showed hustle, and he even missed a shot there at the end, followed a shot, got the ball back. I was not too sure about Sheboy in his first 2 exhibition games, but after that, definitely have a lot more positive opinion towards him.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a major force this year. Wheeler, another big standout. Everyone else just played all right. I mean, Ware had a really good block. It changed the momentum, I think. But for the most part, everyone else just played average. And Allen did not get in the game. It's the biggest takeaway.
Well, that's a big takeaway right there. That goes without saying for me. I'm not happy about that at all. And once again, it's not fair to Washington to kind of carry over our anger from last year with Boston and kind of put that on him. It's one game, but when you watch a whole season like that, it's only human nature to kind of sense that. Because I mean, it really was in some ways. I think we might be lumping it a little bit from watching Boston last year and not seeing Allen play, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about it as we go on. But Zach Turner, 100% right. Got to bounce back Friday, get a win, and even this up. Mountain Warriors, it's early, need to get a lot better. Bleeding blue, but hopeful. I agree. I'm the same way. And it doesn't help, too, when you play. I mean, when you think of Kentucky basketball, what's the most hated team for you? Like, if you had to pick one. I mean, I guess Louisville is the easy answer, but
No, Duke, Louisville, and for us here, Ohio State, UC.
North Carolina, maybe those five.
Auburn.
Yeah, I'd agree with those five. If I had to pick, if you just had to pick your most hated team, if you just one, who would you take?
For me, personally, I'll go with. It's not UC anymore. It's I say it's Duke.
Yeah, I would say it's Puke for me as well. Kenny.
I
I mean, and give credit where credit's due. I mean, they've earned some of it. They're obviously a good program, good teams, but
no, it has nothing to do with their talent. It just means like
that looks like a pretty good Duke team to me.
No, definitely. But like as far as why I would say Puke is my most hated team is, to be honest, a Puke loss in the tournament is as exciting as a Kentucky win in some ways. Like that year we lost to Auburn in overtime and they Elite Eight. I felt sick for like an hour and a half, and then when they lost, I felt so happy. We just lost. I don't know. I think that really summarizes my hatred for Duke in a lot of ways. But yeah, we'll see. Duke, hey, you won today on November 9th. We'll see what goes on. It's a long year, a lot of games to play. UCLA looks like a team to beat. Gonzaga looks unstoppable. I mean, they're only going to those two teams right there. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion. UCLA, I don't know if you heard me say before, their entire starting five is back from last year, from that championship team that lost in the championship game. I mean, that's a big deal. So UCLA looks like a contender, and we don't want them to win because they're already ahead of us in the titles race. And then Gonzaga, as much as I hate them, and as much as I hate that they play nobody come conference time, they're obviously a good team, and they made it to the championship as well last year. And they should. Wait, no, did they win it? No, Baylor won, but Gonzaga did get to the championship game though. So.
Thank you, Liz.
That's a big one.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. It's one game. It's one game.
We only said that 23 times last year.
Well, let's not bring up last year. Don't you bring up that name. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Pull up. A-hole. Yeah, Gamer Guy Gaming. Good win, buddy. Enjoy it tonight. Jonathan farting. And Devin Moore, about Allen, I'm on your side with the Allen situation. I mean, I'm not saying you have to start him, play him all game, let him shoot all game. I think you saw it in the Miles game. I mean, you watched some of the highlights, didn't you? The way Allen plays, he's a team player. He shoots when he's open, he passes. I don't want to hear this stuff about his defense being so bad. His defense isn't that bad that he can't play.
Cal won't own this either. He'll be immature about it and blow some of the same bullshit smoke up our ass he's been doing.
That's what the answer is. Not to these guys that they're not really happy that he's not playing, but they're giving the reasons why he's not playing. And everyone's saying he can't play defense. He can't play defense.
A lot of guys have to play defense.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear that crap. He can play defense. I mean, come on.
Well, I always think that it's got to be the best player
Hey, that's awesome, Ryan. You'll be at the game next Tuesday at Rupp Arena against Mount St. Mary's. Hey, bring us a W. Get it done. Remember that. Come on here and type that in on Tuesday so we can remember you're there. But hopefully you'll get to see a good win next Tuesday.
He's a leader of this team. Can't wait to see how far this Alabama team's gonna go.
Yeah, he's certainly going to.
And that's a good point too. Puke's a good team, and they have great players. And this was not an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. And it was nice to see us battle back there after I thought we were folding kind of late. So that was encouraging and very surprising.
Another tough one for sure. You got two other Michigan.
Gamer Guy Gaming, I will never get my hopes up about Duke. We have a habit of worrying more about getting players in the NBA than winning championship. Well, I mean,
Sounds like us.
I'm right there with you, even though I will give Coach K credit. You guys have at least cashed in a few championships since I've been alive. 2015, 20,
Yeah,
10. Like, you've cashed in a few, but I'm with you on that. I have a friend who's a major Duke fan. He can't stand the one-and-done stuff, and they're just like us as far as, like, I think Bill was just telling me, that's his name. He was just telling me how it's like there was guys that didn't care last year, and I mean, they had a very similar year as us last year, and they have a lot of the same problems. So I understand that. But that's very true about the cause for them. Yeah, Lan, it definitely sucks to start like that, but it's early on. We'll just gotta bounce back. We'll bounce back. No, I don't think so.
Shipping team. First quarter.
Shipping it.
First
What
quarter.
did you say by December?
They've been 24th, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm on schedule. Louisville, December 24th. Wait.
Wait, that's big lines. Yeah?
Christopher Reese, sorry I missed your comment.
Even though they didn't step to the occasion tonight against Duke, I promise you in this league they're going to be back to the
I think someone heard your comment during the game. Just Christopher Reese. I agree 100% with your dad. Sick of the NBA BS. We need to start winning now.
not being able to practice in the same manner. So many egos and things getting in the
I know. Who knows? If Allen was in there, he might have hit some big shots. Last year, all I
never
know
know.
is he hit a lot of big shots. I mean, I unfortunately missed the last game of the year, but didn't he bring us back against Mississippi State in the second half?
Something's going on. I mean, the guy deserves to be he deserves to be a role player for us. I mean, so you could be facing some major chemistry issues here because we got some talent on this team.
to also make some.
You get a little bit of time to figure it out. But the guy from Iowa, I mean, I was assuming he would be a big bonus for us.
I think it's because he didn't play in the exhibition games in Cal. It gets weird with his numbers, but
That's fine. I'm not gonna
well, I don't
argue that
know
one as
though.
much, but
He's our best shooter. I mean, think about it. Iowa was a big deal last year. Weren't they like the #1 seed? He played a lot for them.
I think too. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know that our front court is that strong.
You're talking about the bigs?
Yeah, for high quality. I mean,
Well, this is-
that guy, the guy that and he did great, and I love him. The big man,
Shiva.
double. That is a great compliment to
Yeah.
better players. We can't
Yeah, but
depend on him
that's-
to be.
This comes back to Cal again, though, because you know he always says he wants to have positionless players where they're always like freaking Keon Brooks topping like bodies, which they're great athletes. But does that work?
It's weird. We've been in a little bit of a drought here of having guys that were just solid go-to guys.
Because we've had dominating big men before. Davis, Bam.
Honestly, some of the
Bam?
guys playing and starting for us are role players. I mean,
Yeah, Grady should not be
Mesh
playing as much as he is.
or who's the guy that's in his 50s?
Mintz?
Is a role.
I think he's a
player.
great. I think it's just last year was so bad. He was the one bright spot for me outside of Allen. I'm a huge fan of Mintz, but he's
Yeah, I like him, but he's a role player. We don't have
he can't carry us.
Brooks started to show a little bit of what he needs to be all the time, and
Yeah.
our point guard did fine. He just
Yeah,
ran out
that's
of
key.
answers, and there's only so much he can do.
He did just about as much as he can do. But I think, like you said, Fredericks didn't play at all. Another guy who didn't play at all. Two guys that didn't play at all were two of the other freshmen who, I mean, they're freshmen, but Hopkins and Collins. Those two guys I think are lengthy type guys that aren't ready yet.
Where are the Murrays and the Bookers?
Yeah, we have not. When's the last great player freshman that came in here? Was it Maxey? Probably.
I mean, yeah.
He was the last one. It's been
Fox,
2 years.
I mean, where are these guys? We're just,
We're not getting him.
we're not.
And guess who was the guy that we missed this time that just dominated us? Freaking Bancaro, number 5. That's the guy that we missed on. Now he just alive today. He's limping around the court. But hopefully the fact that we got Orlando in here, we got the number 1 guy for next year, that changes
I
that.
mean, it's just, those are the guys that could win you that game tonight. But
Anyways, though, I appreciate you guys being on here. And that's a great point, NHN. I just mentioned it, but should have commented on it. Shaden Sharp is an early entrant into Kentucky basketball this year, but his plan is, from what I read, is he's going to redshirt and practice with the team, which I think is going to be huge for him. Even though it would be nice to have him play, but we have a lot of guys. Like I want him for next year, but he can be on the team, practice, get used to being at games, and I think he was already going to be a stud next year, but I think it's going to make him even better. The fact that he'll be a part of the team this year and be able to travel and practice. Well, I don't know if he can travel, but he'll definitely practice. That's true. I've never seen this working. You can click it and just put user in timeout.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. Is. Hey, no worries, Landon. Have a good day at school tomorrow, and hopefully your week finishes up strong.
This is true.
Get to the weekend. What is this BS? Who thought that was a good idea?
Maybe our own Roman Harper, and with that, it's time for Roman numerals. Roman ranks something every.
Hey JoJo, glad to see you stop in. Frustrating game, even though there was a lot of good things mixed in there. And
That guy like 7 feet tall too.
he was a big offensive lineman for Georgia. Harper's not a small guy. I mean, he was
that a-hole, what's his name? That we don't like from ESPN, the offensive lineman.
Trevor
The
Madge.
freaking reading guy. That guy freaking, he's like, Bama should drop out of the top 4. Guess what? We're number 2, you a-hole.
Well, I was actually hoping Bama would drop a little bit. I
I mean,
want
it
them
doesn't matter.
motivated. You know what I mean? Like, and we can't lose anymore, but I want them motivated.
Hey, good night, Grandma. Good night, Sharon Ludwig.
What the hell's that cat doing?
I appreciate you being
Don't
in
let him
here.
fuck with the TV, Kenny.
Hey, I agree, JoJo. We should have beat Duke. Well, we could have beat Duke, but we were not the better team tonight on the court, at least as far as how they played. They made more plays, and unfortunately, there's a lot of breaks we didn't get. But yeah, I agree. Let's bounce back Friday and beat Robert Morris.
Can you get him down before he goes behind that TV?
Right, Sky Clark, who we've had in this live stream a few times. Shaden Sharp, the Kentuckian says that Shaden Sharp will be an absolute superstar, especially next year now that he can practice against D1 players. Very true, very true. Probably be better for him than playing high school. That's true, Kentucky. And I'm excited for this year first. But it's always, as a Kentucky fan, and even as Alabama fans in football, as much as you're rooting for the year, you're always kind of looking forward to next year. That's at least how I am with recruiting. And that's why it matters more for teams like us. JoJo, CJ Frederick should play Friday, or else I need to hear some kind of report on why he didn't play at all. I think it was just the stage. Maybe he didn't want to throw him in there for not playing any exhibition games, but we'll see. Ryan Shine's coming out of retirement to play basketball at Kentucky. Or Shannon Sharp. Sorry. I don't know about that. I don't think he's going to play basketball for us, but yeah. God, that play is such a...
Joe just got because he wasn't looking at the play.
Really quick, I was watching them break down plays, like they're like trying to talk
Yeah,
about.
he's like this.
They pause it, like it's
Yeah.
like the 2 guys in the wrong plays. Like usually it's like a football play. When they pause it, he's literally facing the wrong way. That's not even on his, like that's not on the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's just on Joe. Damn. Fucking.
What's on a little
He's
bit?
playing him, and
But isn't Saban in charge of DBs?
Hey, is Georgia in the
Somewhat.
SEC East?
But that guy seems to be I mean,
Wait,
Some of the stuff
Georgia's
he pulled with being across the line, I mean, like, that is like borderline messed up in that head.
Georgia's SEC East.
Hey, good night, Ryan Shine. It's a good point. It's getting pretty late. We have work tomorrow, but once again, thanks ESPN. Appreciate this midnight loss to Puke to start the season.
Yeah, how come
Really,
you played
really
Florida?
appreciate it.
Because
Thank
play
you.
3.
But good night, guys. Have a great night, and we will bounce back
Tennessee, huh?
Friday, hopefully, and have a good game to watch and cheer on our team. And hey, I'll remember that, JoJo.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna do it on the stream.
I sneeze all over my iPad. Just sneeze right into the
Hey,
line.
Ryan Shines from Alabama.
You guys might
We were just there this past weekend.
You guys might
Yeah, but
Alright.
I'm fighting off your effing cold.
Good night. Good night,
whose fault is
guys.
that?
Good night, guys. Have a great night. See you Friday.
Listen, I'm
We'll
gonna
be on a little bit
stand
earlier for
Look at
that.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, Cal, take a look at that wall.
Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon.
Would
Ryan
you
Taylor.
believe it?
Or Ryan. TJ Frederick will help the team when he plays. 100%. 100% agree with you. JoJo, good night, man. Appreciate that. We'll see you Friday. We'll talk more then. All you guys, appreciate you all. And, yeah. BS starts of the year, but lots to look forward to. Zach Turner, good night. Have a good night. We'll see you Friday. There you go. Let's not start this trend. Hey, okay, wait. We gotta watch this Alpha documentary.
Save it to your tacos.
Hey, see you, JoJo. Good night, guys. Go Big Blue. Go